2021 and
Help if I unmuted the mic, wouldn't it? Hello. Not gonna lie, this match is irrelevant because Gen G will win it all anyway, says Changer YK. If you think so, buddy. Am I a morning person? But bro. Am I a morning person? Wait. What? Why is Doug on the desk? Not as a diss to Doug. Are Achilles on paper then not doing the grand final? Huh? Is Doug and Baby Bay doing the grand final? That seems a bit odd. Not that I have anything against, like Doug deserves it. I have nothing against Doug, but I do think that Baby Bay still... See, Baby Bay, I think, like, has moments where his casting is really good, but there are moments where I'm like... The criticism people have where they say, like, he feels more like a co-streamer, like, I definitely is the case sometimes. Like, I do think that does happen. Your views on Valorant console. I need to make a video about that, man. I might do, because I'm so fucking tired, and I just need to make a simple video. And if the games are boring today, you know, then we'll do that. I'll do the map veto now. They each get one ban, don't they? Why am I writing Gen G? G2 Team Heretics. I mean, they'll ban their permabans, you would have thought. They've done this before. What would you pick if you were G2 first? You've played against them multiple times already. What would you pick? What did you beat them on? You beat them on Ascent and Lotus. Obviously, we're banning Ascent this time. Could just pick Lotus. See, but they beat you on Lotus before. And I feel like it was more of a mental thing of why you won that before. You won on Bind. They banned Bind before, but they just beat 100 Thieves on Bind. This is a tough one. What would you pick? Let's just say that they pick Lotus. And Team Heretics, they will go for Icebox. And then G2 will pick Bind. Team Heretics pick... Oh, we got Breeze and Split. They'll pick Breeze. And then Split map 5.
Might even be
There's
a
the
little
map
bit favored
veto.
here if we get deeper.
Do we have a bingo?
Into this
Oh,
map.
sorry.
I think that they have been playing really high-level Valorant throughout this, but for me, everything about today comes back to the mental. They've let 2 games slip against G2. They need to beat the choker allegations today, to be quite honest.
I mean, it's tough to be able to bounce back from that. And also, that poll is so fitting, right? Another instance in which G2 is being doubted. Where
I think
people
they do the best when they're doubted, though, to be honest. Like, they want to be that underdog.
Do you know what? Did you doubt G2 today? Because I have the talent predictions here, so I want to see if... Did
no,
you doubt them?
I think they can win today. I think they will win today.
Oh, look at you. You
Oh,
did.
click the reveal.
Actually, only you
Midbot
and Dre
makes a shit
didn't
meme.
doubt
Carlos
the meme.
says
Why did you go
people
for
hate
Heretics today? You didn't go
TMV.
for them
Bova
yesterday.
gets banned by
Yes,
Canada,
so
man.
the
Nick
reason I
calls
went for
TMV
Team
stupid.
Heretics
Someone
today
in
is I
chat
think they
forgets
proved
the
a lot
match
to you
started
that
an
game
hour
against
earlier.
100 Thieves.
TMV does
I
a
think the prep work
ridiculous
going in
American
was
accent.
really good.
6
I
out
think
of 7
proving some
map
great
veto
mental
prep.
resiliency to
Canadaman
close
curse
out that
activated.
overtime on
No
Bind
mods in
as well.
YouTube chat.
I think this team is in a position with a
Magnum
crowd behind
cheers
with
for
all the experience gained
FNC.
through this event. This is the one where they don't let that lead slip.
Mick
And
face
also,
reveal.
because in both
Elevated
those previous
in chat.
matches,
Someone gives
they
5
were ahead.
subs.
They very well could have.
Someone
You'd
in
even say
Throw City
should have for the
EMEA gets
second match.
banned.
Won
Man,
those games against G2.
I'm hoping
I
to
think on
ban
the other
everyone.
side, this is going to sound cheesy, lame, whatever, but this feels
12
like
months
this is
resub?
G2's story to be written.
Oh, so we're for
Right?
11.
All the way back to Iceland.
Hello
Up until this
TMV,
point, they
I am
revisit
watching
the
under my
international
desk
stage,
at work.
Under your
riddled with
desk?
doubt.
Why?
This is the final thing
Favorite
they
X
overcome
wins Master
before they play on
Shanghai.
Sunday.
Sag.
Chills.
Sudden chat
I got
spread
chills, I
when
actually got
Pen has
chills, I got
already
chills.
started.
And with that in
Kid
mind,
mentions
it
Taylor
is
Swift.
time
Akuma is
to
in
find
Discord
out
voice
how
channel.
this
TMV
trilogy
plays Meet
will
Carlos.
end.
Oh, I
It is
didn't
a
actually.
rematch of
You could
a
have had that
rematch,
one
and
straight
this
away.
time it is a best
G2
of
3 to
5.
0
G2
TH
Esports
or
versus Team
TH get
Heretics,
revenge.
the
What's your
final
core
showdown
TMV?
in the lower bracket finals.
Amy 2 cents
starts
USA.
right
Final
here
moment gets called
and right
March
now.
in 2K. Someone cheers 100 bits. Boostio calls an entire reach of shit. TMV eat to Weetabix. Feels a bit outdated, some of them. But it's good the alert work as well. So that's a good thing at the very least. That was only 50 bits though. G230 or Team Heretics Revenge. I'm feeling a Team Heretics Revenge. I think that for a couple of reasons. Just like I think that they're starting to peak. You know, I think that they're starting to find their groove. They're getting better. G2 are coming off a loss. Team Heretics are coming off a big win. I think the crowd will be with Team Heretics. I think that they'll just be able to carry kind of the momentum. I think they'll be feeling good, personally.
Decisive of a win. I think this is probably top 3 experiences of my life so far. We've practiced super hard to get where we are now.
Two side. There's school spotty up front. Nice try.
For G2, down but not yet out. Still a chance for them.
You know, we've got this rematch against G2 now.
So they say 3rd time's a charm. Do you believe that?
Time to win.
Even when we walked out today, hearing everyone cheer for us, I almost got like emotional.
I think a lot of people weren't sure if they'd make it.
Hello, Boglin.
I didn't get picked up for franchising. No one thought I was good. I grinded my way up to this moment. Come on! I was just soaking it all in. It's more sweet when you earn it, man.
That was probably the craziest comeback I've seen.
We are just trying to do everything together. So we are just connected like family.
I just care about the guys around me. I want them to know that we can do this. If I was able to like prove it for them and see them happy, it would be the best feeling in the world.
I'm never looking at my enemies' names. I don't care who is the enemy. I'm destroying them.
Lower final, best of 5 versus Heretics. One of us got to go home. And it's not going to be us. I'm sorry.
You said the same thing.
You too. First time, you are stronger than us. Second time, we gave you a lot of chance. But this time, I want more. This time, like under this, you're gonna just go home.
G2. Team Heretics.
This is not the
There we go.
first time, not the second, but the 3rd time these two teams have played against each other, and G2 have always come out on top. But this time around, it feels like Heretics, however, are actually in championship form.
They look it. It's two miracle runs colliding here. A G2 that everyone doubted the entire time in this tournament, who's made it all the way to the top 3, versus a Team Heretics who's been playing with a sub and has made it better and better every match, trying to make it third time the charm.
Yeah, this is the thing, Doug. Trophies on the line here. What do you make of this map pool?
I think a lot of it makes sense. There's nothing really surprising. You get rid of Sunset for good
I feel like the
reason.
best of 5s have a slight, like I think best of 5s they normally have a decent chance of getting 5, right? Particularly when they have permabans, so I'm a bit disappointed, honestly. Nowhere I'll think for the 22 months.
Especially in a
See, I'm surprised they picked Bind first, because to me, like, Team Heretics, what I saw yesterday, it's like, look, if they can beat 100 Thieves on Bind, they can beat G2 on Bind. And the truth of the matter is, like, if they win Bind, and then they should be favored for Icebox, yeah, we're going into Lotus where you won 13-4, but now you're potentially 2-0 down. And how's your mental going to be 2-0 down? You know what I mean?
Then we go into an Icebox and a split where I feel like Team Heretics look pretty good.
Well, this is the thing that I'm concerned about. Both of these teams have never played an international BO5, and the most recent time Heretics did play a BO5 against Fnatic, they completely threw that away. They were 2-0 up, and they got reverse swept, so I'm a little bit worried about their mental in a match like this.
What's funny, though, G2 hasn't played an international BO5 at a Masters or a Champions level tournament, but they won a BO5 at Ascension to even make it into the International League. These guys are no strangers to matches of this kind of pressure.
What do you think, Doug?
I think my eyes go towards the man who's hiding behind that monitor that just panned away. I think it's Valen because, again, when you're going into a best of 5, it is so much mental. We talked about this so many times at the desk already. The mental games that are going to be taking place, that's where the war will be won. Right? It's going to be one who can win this war of attrition.
Will I be Valoranting today?
You're going to be faced with a pistol
actually playing the game?
You're going to get eco.
I played a game of Throw City yesterday. What a terrible experience.
Absolutely. And for Team Heretics as well, I think that's really what it's
I'm kidding. It was a funny experience.
That mental, that resilience, how well they can stay alive.
I played Jet.
Because this specific
Because like whenever I play Throw City, we always do something funny, and I had an Immortal 3 duelist main on my team, who was by far the highest rank in the lobby. And he was like, no, you play Jet, I'll play Breach. And then after deciding to play Breach, during the game realizes, wait, I can't play Breach at all, I'm a duelist main and I only know how to play duelist.
Super high and you get pumped up. There's a serious crash on the other side of that when things start not going your way. So that's just something you have to be cautious about.
You absolutely.
And then the opponents, God,
it's kind of the two biggest approaches
they were the slowest team of all time.
Stolen 100 Thieves comp has looked great, but G2 knows how to play against it. They've beaten it before in Americas.
They have indeed, and they've beaten Heretics already twice in this tournament. Not on this stage, however.
Play ISO? We have to wait for the buffs for that. I need the shield before I get a kill.
And it's time to get into game. This is going to be one hell of a best of 5. Give a warm welcome to Achilles and Paperthin.
Who is the best mod, chat?
Thank you very much, Yinsu. What a warm welcome indeed.
Let's see. I'm not sure how many mods are here. I think Thorastics and Kid might be here. At least you didn't bomb frag. True, I didn't. In fact, yeah, true. Guess who did a bottom frag?
Another North American squad here with G2.
Everyone point the finger at Zolwe. Okay, here we go. Ooh, aggressive from G2. So this is something we did not see from 100 Thieves. They generally don't do this at all.
Woot's starting to really pick it up. He got bested by Icy on the last time they played on this map. Icy was insane on the raid, but now Woot is really starting to look good. It's a lot of util dumped, but it is completely given up by G2. They've already TP'd through, looking to maybe push Hookah.
Now just going to be the hold here from Boo. Frenzy in hand can certainly do quite a bit of damage here, but Pain Chill trying to check the corner. Doesn't go deep enough. Boo just up in the box. Woot able to find one.
But they killed the guy CT.
I'm sub-thinky 21.
And now they have the poison orb in here as well. So this was like, oh, they won't expect this, but now they
send some players over here towards long.
Might.
Hold here now.
Genti.
A lot of util though. The position left in the bag.
What a blunder! What a whiff! Across Benji. Taking a bit of damage. Wingman set. Looking for the swing, but no. Woot now answering back. Reload coming in. Woot able to collect 3.
I mean, nice try by G2, but
Heretics, the fast
Heretics get there. So Genty, thanks for the gift sub.
3 players left alive as they get the opening pistol.
Yeah, and the setup
Yeah, tomorrow's stream I'll probably start. I mean, I was pretty late today, to be fair, because I was tired. The same will probably happen tomorrow, and obviously the game isn't actually starting, it's just a show match, so I probably will start it more on, like, exactly that time. You know, just because.
Smother them in tube. Looking good. This crowd is absolutely insane. They love this Heretics team. They have fully gotten behind them for this event as Heretics now.
It's like more of my strat.
It's a gamble stack for G2 over towards B, so it looks like it is going to be dodged here. My team Heretics.
Does this mean Baby's casting the finals? Yeah, I was a bit confused. Unless they're doing both, unless Achilles and Baby's are doing both, and like Doug and Baby are just doing the new map. I don't know.
Seeing if they can fish for some orbs.
Thing is, if he doesn't see anything, he might make the call for a rotate. So far, not spotting much. Does he leave? And with this kill, that can actually draw the rest of the team over towards this side of the map. But now they're just going to look to swing out and maybe try to get a catch here onto the Viper. Hearing him drop down off tube into the backside. Trent finding the timing. It's Benji nails the shot. He does finally die. But what damage dealt? They do rotate over. They do want to just go ahead
and the Brim
Smoke's
just got here. You can figure this out.
Couple pot shots out. As Icy drifting out, catches 2, and Boo finds the kill.
1, 2, 3! Look at the
to go. Buds, thanks for the 3 months.
The opportunity to die to the spike. They're just running right at him, and now they've kind of gone back towards A, and there's 2 players at G2 there. A ghost in hand for Jonah P. Can he do any damage?
Prowler trying to swing out in front of that one is Valen, but now the push coming in. Valen will be able to put him down, but cannot recover. The weapon cannot find.
Okay, they actually don't lose a gun there.
Damage. The Bulldogs and that Phantom going to be carried forward here as Heretics start things off 2-0 on bind.
Man, Benji Fishy is just so snappy.
1 down.
He uses a red crosshair. Does anyone else use a red crosshair? I feel like it's quite rare to use a red crosshair.
Taps him. Unreal. I mean, you have to be just so impressed with Benji Fishy this year. The way that his ability to lock down sights with Cypher, his individual mechanics are through the roof. He has tremendous recoil and transfer potential with those rifles in hand. I am a huge Benji Fishy fan. Just absolutely cracked out of his mind, but they're on the bonus. Yeah, a few rifles.
Okay, so bonus round.
After keeping a couple of those
not bad.
Ones. So let's see now. G2 can find their footing. They can start taking some rounds back off of Heretics, because last time around, G2 dominated Heretics on this map, 13-6.
So it's kind of the same idea with kind of.
A little bit of early damage there across
on
one.
his own.
Wait out on the Mosh. Dog to go check. He's going to be able to get
and again,
the stun,
this is kind of the thing that, you know, the
keeps
hard info there of the dog loop. They full rotate A.
Up here.
This is the same ideas that they were doing a lot yesterday.
Down Prowler to check in towards Lamps.
Done a good job reading this. Seeing that the Raze is alone, no initiators to help.
See over the top, Allen trying to hold his ground.
Oh, and he missed the molly as well.
Swings in, finds him. The trade out from Benji Fishy again, so on point. Fine sleep, not allowing him to get any additional damage. Up over the top of the truck.
Oh, the swing as a team. How cool is that?
Saving Woot's life. Striking faster than the enemy Raze can. And now Jonah P going to be spotted. As Heretics look to kick things off here to a roaring start. 3-0 as they seek this bonus conversion. And with Trent falling, there's no other choice, Jonah, now to just try to hold on to this weapon. Heretics with a 3-0 start, looking absolutely stellar.
Heretics looking good, yeah. G2.
I mean,
they are slow starters, we know this. We know that they are, but
but it's read pretty well by G2 actually. They just start getting shut down.
You know, it's not what you want.
And then the up and over from Woot as a distraction for Boo to come.
And I do think that some of just the ideas, the proactivity, the way they're playing. What, is the sub gift alert
Why is
still
the sub gift alert still broken? SMH.
The mechanics are
oh, Coffee Cup gifted a sub. Well, so Sergentis was there, but Coffee Cup wasn't. Spuds was, but Old the Joke wasn't. Thank you for 17 months, Old the Joke. Coffee Cup, thanks for the gifted sub to Meet Carlos.
Before an event and have success, right?
Sure.
Think about Paper X and CGRS. That's one of the
seen
big
enough
ones,
Gen
right?
G Heretics.
Heretics has a
I mean,
chance
look, if
here
we
today.
get a good team Heretics playing against Gen G in the grand final, that's going to be a sick grand final. That's going to be a really good grand final. Okay, timeout. Timeout at 3-0. Oh, that's tough. The bingo changed. Oh no. To what? To a normal, boring one. I like that idea. I think if you updated that one... I like that idea of things outside the game. Give me one of them tomorrow. This is a double controller comp. Give me one with, like, obviously get rid of the ones that won't actually happen, like ones about Fnatic and stuff. But give me...
3 players already lining up towards short. Leaving Benji Fishy far behind. Just going to try go off the back of this crash.
Crash to open. Spotted out. Top of truck. Icy has to drop back. Boombot shifting over to go ahead and clear out lamps. A lot of space just having to be given.
Probably want to try and get the ult back
here in the showers.
Probably not going to, though.
From the G2 camp.
You have to be worried here. It's Heretics. You haven't seen a lot of counter util. So going for that plant, you know that's probably going to be the go key. Patty Tech trying to clear out showers as best he can, but notes there's a couple players in there. So now let's see what Heretics does. They have the option to TP, but they don't have any info on what's going on in Hookah, so could be risky.
Push up now. In towards lamps. Double push. Shoulder going to be spotted. Trent going to be good for the follow-up shot.
Just as Patty left as well.
Solid opening here from G2. Paint shell to clear over towards shower, and it looks like Heretics still want the plant over at A, but now Teleport's going to be taking lead. Out in front, just going to be mowed down. Rans quick with a headshot. Now that B site in the hands of Heretics. G2 not far behind. Oh, but whoa! Able to find one. Trent, another nice shot, but Rienz scoops up his third. That's going to be Patty Tech lurking back over on that A site.
Okay,
solid start for G2. A hopeful round, a hopeful chance. A bit of an eco win, a half by purchase. But Heretics shut it down.
Yeah, it's good patience here from Heretics. I like the way that G2 plays this round. They're freezing things, keeping Heretics having to guess, having to, you know, make some scrappy plays to get through.
And obviously, if Leaf has a rifle there, I mean, he does find himself in a pretty bad
spot. With the
spot.
gun advantage, it works out for Heretics because they are insanely
So they try and play for a bit more stall.
They don't give you many opportunities. They're just clicking your head like that.
It's one of those moments where you
so
want to be seeing Leaf in a
now.
tuck-away spot, holding that stinger, holding a hard angle, maybe even, you know, sending out the snake bite to try to delay the take of the site, allow for the rest of your team to try to get into some kind of defensive position, but it's caught off guard.
I think he tried to get ahead of it a little bit.
Yeah, just not enough weaponry. So now 4-0.
Now they're going to be
get mosh pit in here.
B site here. Dog.
Again, this is commonly
one
Woot.
player. No extra, no extra information given over. Hookah going to be identified as clear.
Pop flash coming in, the swing out, shots looking great.
How long did that flash last?
Seeking to try to get them on the board. That's a spike now, down on the floor. Boombot going to be cleared, but they know exactly where Woot's at, but he's still fighting back. As he comes up with the second.
And they're on site. I mean, they have the site.
The rest of the team has already taken this site. Now a 3v3 with everyone.
Punted for that, really, but
completely on the opposite side of the map.
And that showstopper for Woot to make things even more difficult for G2. They're
okay, Leaf just revealed himself. He just shot a snake right here. We could get the raise ult in this way.
Especially with Rienz holding the elbow angle as Leaf approaches.
Leaf is going to have to win that or have these two players approaching now past Fountain, draw some attention, get the eyes off him.
Patience, though. Waiting for the rest of the team to make contact before he makes a push around the corner.
Paint shell sent showstopper. At the ready, Woot sending it. Damage not going to be found, but he turns back over, finds Leaf, and the rest of the team clean it up.
How have they lost this? 5v3, and we just take a bad 1v1, and then our other guy's in a 1v1 because of it.
And this is one of the biggest differences, I think, for Team Heretics' this event, is how much better Woot is getting throughout this event. The last time they played on this map was in the Swiss stage. Woot was a little bit off balance.
Oh, it was the double blind.
Now
That's
he
why they
has
were
really
so
come
blind.
alive. I mean, a good job there by Jonah P. Sets it up nicely, but Woot just too darn good. That aim is ridiculous.
He bails them out of this round. But right now, it is very much a joint effort across the board. I mean, Rien's 8-1 at the moment. Gecko impact being found, another Thrash nearly built up. Take onto the orb, and Rienz just finds it. Jonah just trying to get some kind of little bit of damage
It's
out
not
there.
going right. It's just not their day. Sometimes it's not your day.
Out of that death.
And I do think as well, like,
see what Trent can do, but
it's tough
now
when you've lost a game. Okay.
Trent's been good with the Sheriff.
Second time he's taken down Benji with it.
And again, they've gone for this double shower push. They've done this multiple times already.
Viper exchange here for that Sky, but having those Seekers online, ever important in trying to convert around like this here for G2. It's again just the shift across the map. I mean, deep positions here from the side of G2, but not really setting any kind of rotations quite just yet. Not pulling the trigger on looking to reinforce that B side.
Need Trent to kind of pretend. I mean, obviously the Viper can rotate at this point. Leaf's actually a little slow, I think, to rotate there.
And already Patty Tech keeping his eyes trained towards Market while the other three try to figure out how they want to make the B hit. Smokes comes down. They are looking to get through. Should be uncontested here as G2 now tries to spread the map and trying to come from a bunch of different angles to make this retake happen.
One at lab, Patty Tech holding forwards, able to find both, just dragging across.
Both? You're thinking like, oh, he might get one.
Swing out from Cubby,
Of course he gets both.
Gets rid of Leap, and now it is all just Trent. Push comes in, Boost, happy. Finds that headshot. One casualty, 6-0.
Probably like after this one, a timeout is coming again.
All around for Heretics.
Or if not
Love
now.
to see it. Love to see the mental game here strong so far for Heretics. And this next round is going to be their biggest test. Whole bunch of ultimates available. But just new. Bam. Right there. Gets him right as he's going around the corner. Insane. I mean, Heretics look like they're not missing a beat after destroying 100 Thieves on Sunset.
But again, this is something we've seen.
There's that operator for Icy as well.
G2 do a lot, right? They start slow.
Everyone's playing from Heretics.
Yep.
They avoid the setup. They get a solid read. Rotation coming through here from Leaf. And Showers
they are going to TP.
In the hands of Heretics. The site as well as now the pit. Enveloping it, but Woo going to be taken down. Balin able to find that one. Jump forward, showstopper into the corner. Boo going to be taken down. G2
okay.
in a decent enough spot, but they still have to try to fight through this pit. Rian's fighting
Just ult
back.
everyone.
Going to be taken down. Benji caught up in the crossfire as Balin finds 3. Now it's all on Patty. Spike planted for him. Boombot not going to note.
Okay, maybe not the best round plan here for Team Heretics.
The flash as well, not connecting, but they have a very good idea of where he is.
A fast A hit into a Brimalt, Gecko ult,
very solid retake and get themselves on the board.
Seekers and Raze ult.
You're finally starting to see these
ideas that's maybe not the best idea.
Come to fruition.
You know, you might want to try and bait some of those out
approach to this
a bit at least,
squad,
rather than just letting them press the win button.
Trying to wait until everybody's in position to make their strike, but they have to invest so much in that round, Achilleos. All of the ults get used. The op is able to be picked back up. But whatever, you get the round, you're already down 6-0. Like, that's fine. You got to take those wins where you can.
I mean, you're on the side of the map where you're going to be expected to go 7-5.
Right.
You don't have that kind of score line. So being able to just get that one.
Okay, but they get on the board and they had people alive, so
breaking the economy of Heretics
that's pretty
basically impossible at this point.
Yeah, it's going to have to be like 3 or 4 rounds in a row potentially. See what they can do.
Might roll down be long, which I do like as an adjustment, particularly if you think that they have an op, right? Because people aren't going to be opping this, expecting you to put the orb in here. People don't op this. This is not really an op position on
Right now they
Vine.
don't have much. Just a hawk out, as you would expect out along B. Some smokes being placed. Valen falling back behind the truck, along with some backup from Trent there towards U-Haul. Still, Heretics just playing the waiting game.
This is going to get him ahead of the orb, though.
Going fishing for too much information. Dog's going to see absolutely nothing, so that's going to send Leaf back over towards that A site. You've got to expect that this is going to be an A hit now for G2, and that's going to allow Icy to go on a bit of a walkabout through the attacker's defenses.
Solo, his position, even just trying to
rotate
over a little bit faster by taking the teleporter can be risky because you don't have any kind of showers control. Orbital strike now going to be opened up. Pushing them back out of lamps. Woot trying to play off the back of that one, taking some forward space. Trent just going to be tucked away here into the smoke, but that does reveal him.
They get deep
very
control.
aggressive position. As the smoke is ready to dissipate, sees, not going to find the catch. Time ticking, clear on the Dizzy for the full flash, connecting it. Woot's going to be taken down first and foremost.
Those angles against the Gecko are always tough.
Dizzy over the top to try to buy some space, but Patty Tech decides to pull back. Wisely gets himself
keep your eye on Shower.
Shifted back over in toward lamps, trying to go for the timing shot, but just can't quite make it connect. G2 though, time running out as Rienz claims another. The wingman to try to start the defuse. Rienz, the wall bait shot, the third, looks for the fourth, can't make it happen.
Wow, Rienz.
But now with Icy, the last man standing, and just
have a lot of
heroes,
heroes, don't they?
He's got to try to stay alive. He's got to try to hold on to this. They're pushing over in his direction. Able to find one, swaps to the classic, but he cannot retain the weapon. And G2 cannot find back-to-back rounds.
Such a good angle.
This is a fun round.
Right? The
Some
spam
really
not
interesting
there.
stuff going on around that link. You have Heretics trying to disguise the position of Woot near that door, but it's read really well by G2. They have the counter utility ready to deal with that corner. So that's good awareness on their part. However, Rienz just absolutely goes nuclear on the site, takes 3 down. So crazy.
13 and 3
how good
Rienz.
these Heretics
That's a
players
Gecko ult.
And then the rest are just swinging in from
I
different
always
angles,
think you see a
trying to
Viper
bail
pitch
each other
Gecko
out,
ult.
but
You know the 3 are going to be
what's
here on
impressed
B.
me so
You've got
much about
Gecko
this
ult.
Heretics
Just
team
go to the pit and
is that
Gecko ult them.
when they are in
Like
form,
after
when they are
40
fired up,
seconds, the guy isn't
are
going to be in the pit.
the most mechanically
With the
gifted
Viper,
team in
it's
this
just going to be the
tournament. I say that
Viper.
with Gen
You
G here,
Gecko
who I
ult
think is
him,
obviously insane, very,
and
very
he's
good,
in
but
trouble.
They
You
are
know, you
so
charge with
cracked,
it.
they're so accurate, they're so fast. It looks impossible sometimes what Heretics are able to do.
Quick clear on everything. Recovery available for the Thrash Boombot. Pop flash, swing onto the corner, Jonah P. Now spotting out everybody, has to back away, doesn't want to give his life up for that. Only a smattering of damage going to be found as now the Nightfall crashing across the site, coming out through Hookah, connecting onto all 3 players here from G2. Powers on the hunt, Jonah P holding close to the door, able to find one. Sends out a second shot and finds Benji.
Rienz just had one of the worst Gecko ults of all time, I think.
Rienz still alive.
Bro, this guy's deaf.
A 3-piece from Jonah. No
Oh my goodness.
No problem. Gets the 4th. Now on for the ace. The crowd erupting. Patatek going to be spotted. Leaf backpedaling, but it has to go for the challenge. Has to take it away from him. But will help G2.
Okay, big round from Jonah. I mean, really, Rienz there with just
here in this opening half.
I don't know if he just didn't see him or if he... Because he jumped. He did see him. I maybe it died, honestly. It might have died with the Brim volley there.
Helping out just a
I don't
little
know.
bit there. Excuse me, just a toxic screen actually getting the assist in that, but still absolutely insane stuff from him. And a pump of the fist as G2 trying to scratch and claw their way back through.
But yeah, I think people give Viper's Pit too much respect. Like if he, because the thing is, if he takes the time.
Right available. Yeah, I mean I do.
Timeout G2. Well, Team Heretics. Surely Team Heretics.
These last 3 rounds and a half get themselves into.
What the hell's happening? Tech pause? Oh, G2 timeout. Okay, they take their second timeout. Interesting. Yeah, like Viper's Pit. If you think about Gecko ulting a Viper's Pit when it's just the Viper in there on their own, and you know that after a certain time it will just be the Viper in there on their own, a couple things are going to happen. Either they're going to try and shoot it, and they might be able to shoot it, but they might not, right? And if they try and shoot it, you can just sprint in. Or they're going to throw a snake bite down on the floor and try and run away. And if they do that, you can just run at them because it's likely that they will get detained. Right? So, like, they're not going to have time to snake bite and shoot it. Especially if you stimmy it. And you know that this is going to be the weak side. Right? And you know there's only a certain position where this Viper is going to be.
Absolutely.
And then you can just use it again.
See here, an execute, space given up again, but Showers control maintained. Is that going to be still enough for Team Heretics to feel comfortable? Smart here, wisely anticipating there might be some util in response, and they're just going to
try and
back
get
through.
them, but
don't like the lack of response again that they're getting. No util to try and stop this. Jonah P.
Right up here into the orbit. Benji able to collect with Lee. Answering back. One back. Answering back. 2.
Big. Now what do we do?
Picks in the pieces.
Free kill.
Tucked away here to elbow. Spots the gun barrel. Gets the headshot. Wood going to be taken down this round. Very much getting away from Heretics. G2 the timeout. Helping to work. Pull back away from Icy. Inshell still at the ready. Boombot as well to try to corner check. Quick clear out on that Dizzy. Not allowing it to get the blind off. And now Leaf swinging in. Connecting. Rienz. I think the gun barrel spotted. I think they know exactly where he's at. Patatek still trying to.
Whoa!
And what is that? They align and he strikes.
What the
fuck?
fuck?
It's all fun.
Yeah, again, they just get outplayed this round in reality. I don't know, off the timeout, I don't know if Team Heretics think that they're rotating much faster than they are. But they're not, and we can see that. And because like this idea is like an idea that you would think you'd go for if you think that they're really fast rotating. But they're, as we can kind of see, I don't think G2 have really at all.
They've got the flanks of the map completely under their purview. But it's these cracked players of Team Heretics that, again, find the right timings, find the right angles in that case for Patty Tech to find those 2 kills.
But G2, Jesus.
They're so wily.
They just can't win.
Insane scenes. And now they're just, once again, going to slow the tempo down. Be looking for some of these aggressive pushes. There's still enough money here. Jonah P did have to buy down to a Bulldog, but he did get that
all the way out
online.
longer,
Off of that
second smoke here in shower. That's often a
little
clue.
bit of opportunity for G2.
The second smoke is often someone is in there, because you wouldn't do a second one for
trying
just
to contest
a
still
fake,
at
because you wouldn't
showers,
know.
but not a lot of info here actually for G2 over at B.
First one might be a
Smokes
fake.
there,
The second one
but they've got the right read in
is
terms
real.
of numbers. Their strong side is the A side until just now. Trent is left.
Oh.
Woot.
First line of defense taken out. Woot, another solid shot. Another opening pick. Icy trying to save them all. Paint shell over towards shower. Has to blast back forward. Still in a very dangerous spot. The flash trying to escort him. Trent able to find 2. Rienz and Benji both going to be taken down. But Woot now fighting.
Woot
3.
again.
As Trent and Jonah P all fall to the wayside. Showstopper at the ready, just seeking targets. Sends it in towards Lamps. Cannot find Icy. He's around the corner. Swing out. Woot now on for the ace. Boom. Oh, shots.
Gives him the chance.
Relief doesn't even try to give the opportunity. He does! The one tap, the instant shutdown, the ace.
Holy.
Heretics get up to 9.
Woot is amazing.
Boo with the assist.
His progress throughout this tournament has been insane on this duelist role, and he is just absolutely unreal in this round.
Oh
Trent
my
tries to shut it
goodness.
down, but it's the C's that catches him. Patty Tech with a great C's to set up Woot for the 3rd kill. And then the final 2 are crisp and clean. I swear to God, Boo beeped that on purpose. I swear to God he did.
So we have a bad buy now as well for round 12.
Either way.
This is tough. They do have a Gecko ult,
siren. Singing a song, drawing the ship against the rocks. That are Woot right now, because he is rock solid for this squad. Valen up close already. The rest of his team dying around him. The Dizzy connecting. Value not found.
I said this was an interesting pick.
They're looking for that 10 and 2.
It's like a repeat of that Icebox they played last time, where it was 10 and 2 to start for Heretics. Oh, so crisp.
And even against a team that was able to take them down at a monstrous deficit, give us the biggest run back that we've ever seen. That was a very different looking Heretics. Contact lurking around the back. Jonah P completely and utterly unaware. The knives coming out as he drives the blade into his back. 10-2. Heretics out for blood, and they are finding it.
No doubt about it. Sharks in the water right now. Up against G2, they are circling, they are devouring. And G2 is being feasted upon. Just reading all these angles so well. Trying to hide himself as Valen. But things go completely askew in U-Haul. And therefore Valen, his cheeky position, isn't able to strike the way he intends. Man, oh man. Team Heretics are fired up to start today.
They absolutely are.
You get shot, you
Man,
lose the round,
G2,
you
that's
lose the
tough.
game. It's an FPS game.
Taj Kenny, thanks for the 2 months. I'll have to check if other people have been subbing. Awful Copter gifted a sub. Why do some work and some don't? I don't know.
Strong. Also, our sunset is strong. We won against them in their maps, and we just win easily our map as well. Right now, we are just still trying to play as a team, because if we don't play as a team, no one can shoot. Like, it's not something like that. I know it's like from outside, we are so good, like personally. Our aims are like skill usage, but we are playing as a team always. See you on the tips. Good luck in airport.
Over the top, and this might be it.
Good luck in airport. I think that's better. Good luck in airport is is somehow much funnier.
G2, they are really strong. I'm sure about it. But I think we got our lessons from second game. We got
Bingo check and check this GIF.
As you see today,
for fuck's sake, it just went.
G2 game, so we'll just focus our match again. Like, we're not gonna think about like taking revenge. Of course, I really want to take my revenge, but when I start to thinking about it, I will probably panic, like getting excited. So I'll just not think about it and play my game.
Okay, this is quite good. The woot woot GIF.
Now we look forward into this second half to see if G2 can start another difficult run back.
That is quite good.
This may be too much.
And check bingo.
10-2.
I mean, we're doing okay.
Is tremendous for Heretics, of course, and even better than they did yesterday against 100 Thieves. And even though you could say that this might be Team Heretics,
I'm not sure about this 3-2 scoreline though.
I don't know that G2 can turn this back. They've done it before in this tournament. Yes, of course.
Do not donor wall.
You know, how many
Leave
times
chat,
can you dip
please,
into that well?
Lamau.
Especially at this point in an event, especially in a best of 5.
Oh,
That's trading,
booth
that's
delivery as
exhausting
well
to
with
do.
a prime.
And right now,
And Tashkani
Heretics
with 2 months.
has
I got
G2
you. Why does some work and some don't?
against
I
a
really don't
must-win
understand.
pistol for the America's squad. And I know it's a platitude to say it, but it's true.
Pushing off the back here of that boom bot. Patatek gonna be tagged low. Quick clear on the Dizzy. Paint shell out of speed. Faces in to try to find the kills, and he's still able to find one and do some damage. Trent down to 40. Very solid swing. There's Leaf. Sneaking his way up
backside.
into the sky smoke here. Flash out. The swing coming through, but Woot able to find one. Boo! Collecting another. They're all falling to pieces now. Just 2 players left. And already, Trent dead.
Oh
the
my
swing.
goodness. Oh my goodness. That is insane. That is insane, man. How is your aim that good? How is it that good? How? That's not real. That isn't real.
Woot is giving him the boot out of this map. He is on fire right now. Just ridiculous how snappy he is. He thought he had that second one.
Maybe the red
Turned
crosshair
back
is the
for it.
way.
Swings the corner, finds the third. Let's go. Give him the handshake. You'll love to see it. And this maybe
Holy
lights out
shit.
has to be a force buy for G2. They were able to win this on the Icebox.
Well, this is what they came back
Still was
from
not
on
nearly
Ascent.
enough. Stingers in hand. G2 so good with these weapons, but Bulldogs, a Guardian for Patatek, Benji Fishy with the Spectre. Tons of work to do.
Able to get the spot, back away. Counter spray out. Forces them back. They know that the lion's share of the team is going to be playing on this side of the map. See now they're going to be coming through. Rand's just setting out the mosh, trying to buy some space. Set up on the Dizzy, quick
Okay,
clear.
there are a lot of people there.
Is being allowed to recover.
There.
Has this back into play in just a couple seconds.
Gonna try to fake a bit of a TP.
Solo TP.
Trent over. Woot's got this angle completely isolated, so he's gonna need a little bit of a bailout potentially.
Tap on the door. Not going to be seeing much in it. Now he's in a bad spot to try to recover it.
Is that an
Perhaps
accident?
a bit of a botch either way. Woot.
The fuck is that?
Always good for the kill.
Okay, the leave Jonah here. That's going to keep 3
Still
people
showing
here,
some
but
presence. Now the remaining 3 players, aside from Jonah P, starting to make their way
30
up
seconds
here
left.
in towards A. But Boo very cognizant of it as that Viper wall comes up.
This is gonna be so tough for G2.
Get their way across, but they know it's going to be committed out towards this site. They have to. It's only 15 seconds remaining. Sky Smoke's now coming down. Leaf wrapping around the back.
Oh!
Seeking target.
10 seconds left.
Way across Leaf, trying to steady it. He was just to find it. Woot going to be taken down. Backpedal out from Boo. Draws back over to the coast. Does a decent amount of damage as Icy falls down to 4. But he's got to go try to go for this reload. This Leaf just tucks away. Swings out. Finding the shot, finding the kill. Rans, however, still alive, able to flush him out, able to take him down. The swing on the corner, Benji Fishy, assisted by Patatek, comes up with that. Now 2 players left
Benji's
standing.
really low.
Benji at 2. Swing out, Patatek.
Okay, you've seen them both,
for
though.
the damage, looking for those eliminations, hasn't found it yet, but in the meantime, the defuse being held. Patty finding 1.
Both one shot.
He's got a decent idea of his position. He knows that he's going to be in the cubby. He's able to
Oh,
find
well
the
played
shot.
by Patty.
Defuse comes in, Heretics.
Want some big clutches, says my man
I mean,
Patatek.
G2 are throwing everything they can at Heretics in this round. They do so much damage. They're 7 HP away from keeping themselves a little bit more
They
alive
might be
in this
going
map.
map 2.
but now it's on match point.
Could be a fast one today. If we get a 3-0 and it's fast,
has a
like
little bit more of an advantage. I love what Leaf does in this round. Sneaks around that smoke, catches him off guard. Able to find a second in U-Haul. Patty Tech knows that there's gonna have to be a swing out eventually. He can keep turning that corner, keep pre-firing. Jonah P has to try to outguess him.
Oh my. And look what Heretics want to try to end the map with 2 judges and an outlaw.
and the outlaw buy is good here. They have 2 judges. They want to just end it now.
Over at Lamps 1 in Garden.
Gonna be a full beer.
Hookah.
I support this degeneracy.
See if it works out for him. There's Dizzy.
Double flash. Kind of
Very bad spot, but still managing the tap and take down Malin. Judge damage.
Oh, so much damage.
Hurting quite a bit.
Kills.
Jonah P down to 57. Doesn't have heals available to Icy, so he's stuck at 25. Boo, disrespecting the snake bite, just leaps across that one judge in hand, pushing up into the sky smoke. Somehow missing out. Jonah P slipping the net, able to find one, but Patek snappy on the turn. Finds that kill, brings it now into 2v3.
Now everyone will die to one-shot the outlaw.
For Woot, this is going to prove to be difficult. Can he get value out of this outlaw? Can he find a target? It'll just be a swap over. A peek in. And if he had hit that, I would have lost my damn mind. Swing in, leave, down with Icy, dead, showstopper at the ready, set, delivered!
Oh, that is unbelievable. It's so unbelievable. He's so fucking good. This is unbelievable. That is unreal.
Absolute domination. Heretics
Holy
are coming in fired up. They are not going to go quietly. They are not going to lose 3 in a row easily to this G2 squad.
They heard Gen G say that they wanted to play against Team Heretics.
Goodness.
Team Heretics
I mean,
is looking to
what do you
deliver
do?
on
What do you
want.
say?
Icebox coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Oh no, you know what this is making me feel, don't you? I'm just thinking about Gen G. Oh, don't let it happen again. Don't let Team Heretics become an absolute monster, an unstoppable monster, just as Gen G have got this perfect chance to win. Oh no. Oh no. Just let them have one. This was their chance. Oh no. Okay. Let's play connection. Tough one. Pleats. What the fuck is that? What even is that word? Please hold. Record. Woman. Film. Good. Passel. Penny. Staple. Taper. Rivet. Absorb.
What is
petals,
Woot's
and grocery.
stats? I swear he has had 8 plus 300 acres maps.
I mean, that must be crazy. His stats there. Must be insane. They love film in this. They always have the word film in this, it feels like. Right, engross. Riveting. Good? Maybe? Absorb? Oh, hold on. Shoot, tape, film, record. And then riveting, engrossing, gooding. To be engrossed, to be absorbed, to be riveted, to be... What's the fourth one? Won't be woman. To be held, to hold. It could be hold. I don't think it'll be good. It's not pastel. I don't think it's penny. It could be staple, maybe. Please. I doubt it's please. It's not petals. And I don't even know what this means. But I'm going to go hold first. It was hold. Did these all begin with P? Oh, actually, this does too. Fuck. What? You know what? Knowing this game, maybe it is. I mean, these all contain the... It's these 4, innit? They all contain the same letters. Good penny woman, please. Pretty. Is what it is. Pretty good, pretty penny, pretty woman. Pretty please. Bro, I'm owning it. I'm owning it. Pretty woman. Let's play travel. I don't know why travel came into my head, but let's go for it. Okay. Laos to Papua New Guinea. So I think Thailand is the next one. And then Malaysia. And then Indo. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go home. Let's try something more challenging. God, they need to come up with a better name for this. Area less than 1 million kilometers squared starts with the letter E. Now, I'm not quite sure. It would be nice to have like a country that I knew was 1 million kilometers squared or close. Estonia, Eswatini. East Timor. Equatorial Guinea is what I'm going to go with. Oh, fuck. Equatorial Guinea's there. Starts with letter E in Africa. Ethiopia, Egypt, Eswatini, Equatorial Guinea. Is there more? There might be, but let's just go Ethiopia. Population under 10 million starts with E. Here we'll go Estonia. That was a common choice, guys. Come on. Should have gone East Timor. What am I doing? Ends in E. Less than 1 million. Ends in E. I'm trying to think. None of the microstates do they? I don't think so. Ends in E. Small. Europe probably is the place for this. Does anything end in E? Why does nothing end in E? Turkey technically does. Greece, probably too big. Turkey's also too big. I would have thought. Bro, why am I struggling so much? There must be islands. Come on, there must be some islands. There must be some, right? There must be one island that you can think of that ends in a fucking E. Right? Right? Do any countries end in E? What? Am I stupid? Are there like no... I mean, I can think of some that end in E, but they're not small, like Mozambique, but that's not small enough. I'm gonna go on a bit of a guess here. I'm gonna go Suriname. Let's fucking go. How is that only 11%? How many countries end in E? I mean, I can only think of Mozambique here. I mean, there will be more, surely. Use your brain. In Africa. Zimbabwe. Is that a better answer than Mozambique? Probably. Fuck, that's only uncommon. Ends in E, population under 10 million. Are there not many? I'm going to have to look this up at the end. Are there not that many countries that end in E? What was his ACS? Oh, fuck, missed it. Again, a small country that ends in E. Singapore. Singapore's population? It surely is, surely, right? Let's go. Arabic is an official language. Hello, area less than. Avradeep with the Singaporean dollars. I mean, sorry about that. I just got you. I got you. It did take me a while, but I did get there. Bruh, give me a break. I got there. Arabic is an official language. Small. Tunisia. Lebanon, maybe. I'm just gonna go Tunisia. I'm gonna go obvious. That's an epic answer. That's, to me, the obvious answer. In Africa, there's a few to choose from here. What shall we go with? Let's go. Let's just keep it simple. Because again, the nerds play this one, so they don't go for the simple ones. See, like Algeria. Perhaps, you know, one of the most obvious answers is epic. Population under 10 million. Arabic is an official language. Again, Tunisia, I think, would be right. Algeria and Morocco, I don't think would be. But I don't know. Maybe Algeria is. Egypt, obviously, no. Libya, probably not. Is Arabic the language of Yemen? Oman? How many people live in Oman, though? How many of you know how many people live in Oman? Probably not. But Qatar is an obvious answer. Kuwait. Let's go. Who's less obvious out of those two? Let's go Qatar. Right, let's see these ends in E. So, there's 13 answers. France is, see, I did say Greece. Belize, Cape Verde, Chile, France, Greece. See, I didn't know how small 1,000,000 kilometers was. So I would have thought that France is above it. Palestine, Mozambique, Sao Tome and Principe. I even thought about that. I didn't even notice. Sierra Leone, Singapore, Suriname, Ukraine, Zimbabwe. For this one, there was not so many. There isn't a ton, though. You would think there'd be more that end in E than that, surely.
Do you like this?
Yeah, a good harbor can be so smothering and so suffocating, and I think Valen has shown proficiency on this agent. I think his ability to call and run defaults and conditioning off of that is just so good. I'm a really big fan of the harbor pick.
It's also really good against Star Duelist players. It gives you a lot of options, both with your scan util from your initiators and all those harbor walls to block off Woot and try to deny him the hot start he had in map 1. G2, we need to see them win a pistol. We need to see them not go down 6 rounds to start a game if they want to bounce back into Icebox.
Well, this is the thing. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Heretics, they take the first one. But Paper Thin and Achilles is G2 we're talking about. They are the comeback kids.
They absolutely
but confidence is just going to be so high for Heretics, and it's going to be, you have to be somewhat nervous if you're G2 now. You just got absolutely rolled on your map pick as well. I mean, I do think the bind, you know, as I said, was like Gen G, no joke. I was thinking, like, if Heretics win, what would they ban? Gen G are gonna ban.
And I really like this change up.
I think probably Sunset and Bind.
Talking about, you can isolate
like that, or
that
or split, I guess. But I would guess probably Bind.
Into the site on this attacker side. This is the side of the map where they really struggled last time. It was a 10-2 half for Heretics on their defenders against G2 on this Icebox. So this gives you the ability to not let those cracks hit. Gives you a little bit more ability to obscure things as they use this cascade to obscure this B hit. And it's going to come down to Boo, who's already ducking away from this Owl drone. Sees it coming, wants to try to hide, but his presence is revealed. Good recon dart there to check by Trent.
Okay, you've seen drone recon. Good.
wait for
Contact elsewhere as well. Harbor's here too.
It is a full-on B hit
Should
for
start
G2.
to get the idea now.
Wingman leading the
So
charge.
they're a little slow.
Coming down, Poison Orb on the setup.
A bit of pressure on A.
But now in play time, gonna start working against Heretics here, who've also taken
Okay, full
pretty
5v5.
good early damage.
And yeah, Heretics took some early damage. I mean, they do have 2 shocks. They got a recon. You got the nade, so they could definitely.
This one. Poison Orb back up, fragment. That back yellow Dizzy up over the top. Blind gonna be connecting him, but that ping
Clear some
able
angles.
to put him down. Patty Tech trades that back. Boo scaling forward, trying to take some more space. Valentines covering fire. To answer back now. It's all on
Okay,
Boo.
G2. Finally gonna win a pistol, get off to a good start.
One needed that to be a headshot to really have any kind of hope in hell.
And yeah, they were always playing it up a bit against it because they couldn't deny the plant. You know, they couldn't slow them down here at all, killing the wingman. They were very slow on this rotate, so just this bit of early pressure in A.
Leaf out to see if he can maybe
And
get a
then
pick, but
coming
no
straight back to
real
B.
value found out of that, except
Nice
that
round.
you have completely bought yourself space on the B site. So that's where the real value comes through. And they do a good job. They get really deep in their post plants. That makes it so difficult as the defender side to push forward. Like you said, they have to scale through, and it's just good crossfires, good anticipation there from the side of G2. But it's all about that early little extra piece of util.
Okay, so they go back to the harbor. So they tried the Sage for one game here.
Aggressive on the back of this
Did G2, but they're back on the harbor,
nest,
which probably will mean that their attack side is pretty decent. It's their defense side where they struggle.
However, this is looking to be a repeat of the previous round in terms of what G2 is trying to accomplish.
Now Leaf in a very stranded position. Dangerous to try to get himself out of here. Sees one on the drop down, and it's right into Wood's crosshair. Was able to collect the kill.
Okay, so they do get that kill. That was only a ghost.
Playing elusively, but
And again, they're not going to be able to stop the plant. Who realize that they're pushing him. This could get dangerous now, though. We get the high-low.
Pushing to the back, Boo. Good reply, finds one, but Benji Fishy going to be traded out. Now the swing in balance. Stinger, as always, is able to find that headshot. Boo taken down. We're back into a 3v3. Allen wanting to take a more aggressive position just here at the bottom of row. Tucked away. With that recovered Bulldog, certainly can do some damage. Drop down Balin, able to try it out.
Oh,
but
no.
Wood now putting it to use. Finds himself a third. Takes space, dashes across. Headshot connects. Prince still alive. Just a Sheriff here in the hands of Rianz. The swing out, the chest shot. It takes him low. But he has to hold this. He doesn't have the time. Swing onto the corner. Trent will be able to take it down. A Red Bull punch.
I don't think Wood needed to do that. I think he just has to hold for him. I think he just got to stick and hold for him.
Yes, it's a win for G2.
Take a 1v1
This has got to be a moral
essentially.
victory for Heretics. The way
I mean, they do get a lot of kills, not bad, but like you should have won that round. The 2v1 with a Bulldog, like you should win this round.
From G2 is to push Snowman to try to cut off Heretics as they swing in from spawn. But it's good Sheriff shooting that breaks that angle open, and Wood almost again turns around.
So not a great buy
He
here.
has been
Leaf with the one rifle,
so
got
locked in today.
stingers.
And let's see if you can keep it up. But G2 now with some breathing room in the scoreline, able to find that much-needed pistol win, able to get the follow-up, but the economy's going to be busted. Like
And they come again. We are pretty slow in general here, Heretics. I think they need to
up and over.
maybe not give G2 as much respect as they are.
G2.
Let's pop to try to buy some space, buy some time here for Heretics. A little bit of spray across, but not really finding.
Because again, like this is a bit too easy for me.
Wingman, we
Okay,
shut
they
down.
destroyed
Able to lead
Wingman
the
this
charge
time.
on, able to get that plan across, but Balin again with the Singer, able to find
But
one.
again, we're going 1 for 1.
In hand, takes out Benji Fishy.
Trades.
Defeated. Luke dead, but now Leaf on the floor. 2 players left alive. Stingers for both of them. Balin down to 45, and now Balin
Find a good timing there.
just picked off. Small little spot there. Icy. Like he wants to
Doesn't
play
have
around
a
with this
spike, though.
time that he does have available to him, but Team Heretics already turned their sights over towards mid. Reading this. Weapon out. Fight found. Ooh, just backing away, and Icy knowing that he can't reroute. He has to go in.
He's one away from the
30
thrash.
seconds left.
Could be difficult as Heretics now is going to gamble towards mid. Seeing if that is going to be the attempted
Okay, so we'll get the spike down. You can never use thrash here, really.
Take, but
Should
instead,
have enough time to get this plant, but they can't just flood retake. Try to take him and intercept this.
the real question is he going to invest the thrash here? And is he going to connect?
You have darts,
They're
you
grouped
have
up like
snake
that.
bite.
He can hit both.
He could, but it's
Oh,
still
no
such
time.
a risk. Tucks away, but now ping revealed. Backpedaling, dropping down. Manages to disguise it. Tapping on the rope. But Icy needs to play this to absolute perfection. Drifts across over here. Looks away. Bottom Raptors. The peek. The headshot. Found on the one. The thrash. Coming through, but he needs to execute immediately. But Riens just gets it on top.
Yeah, you never use it there.
He finds the kill. He saves the round. His Team Heretics not allowed.
But again, I don't think this is good for Team Heretics. They're playing a little slow. They're playing a little scared.
Riens there. Reads that situation nicely.
Well, scared is the wrong word, but they're giving them a bit of respect here where, you know, they aren't just instant rotating or anything like that.
But I love this approach from G2.
They're
using these extra layer of smokes to really cover themselves, to get these short range weapons to do damage. And the trades are beautiful. That usually is a good sign for the attacker side. But they just can't
so now we got
down in time.
Weird buy for Heretics though, not great for them. Valen has his hop rope as well.
Icy was so close to having a huge round for G2, but Heretics swings right back into the thick of things. However, their economy was pretty weak after that round. Couple Guardians, Bulldog, couple catches there with the KO knife. So they know there's quite a few at B, and that's gonna allow Riens to slide over. Oh, Benji. So close. Going for the spray.
Yeah. Trying to get that wall bang shot across on the Leaf. Now some spray out on the Bulldog, but Leaf able to back off.
So they should have a decent idea of where everyone is, and here you go.
Vandal in hand. Getting ready to crush their hopes and dreams. Hasn't heard anything, but oh, that drop down from Leaf. He must have heard it. Do they account for this? If he swings out right now, he'd be able to catch the ball. There's a push forward and Root. He can't get any of them. Trent. He wisely turns to the side. The snake in the grass. Picked off. Reckoning now invested to clear out the site. Land can come through. Oh, Riens here at Raptors, able to find one, drops down, does get stunned up. Benji fishing in the meantime, lurking with the timing. Just off noted, Valen wise to it. Finds the punish, the man advantage here for the side of G2.
Okay. G2 from here, this is normally where G2 are pretty good, where they have the protocols to deal with this kind of stuff, I think.
Right into the corner, challenge coming in. We're going to be snappy with that readjustment.
He said, as they start swinging on their own.
Right now, it's looking to happen again. Swing up from Valen, he's solid. Manages to find Patatek. He's on the drop down. The hold under the fuse coming through. They've already gotten into half pool. The swing out, finds Valen, goes up in the nest. And the Leaf just cannot intercept. He cannot stop it.
Stuck it on him. How the fuck is a Guardian finding that kill?
We're tied up 2-2.
Oh, Heretics.
5v3 was that?
With fever
here.
It
was a 4v3.
This looks so good for G2. They're so good in the post plant throughout this entire year. That's been one of the hallmarks of this G2 squad.
Why? He's still playing Duelist is the problem.
Get into their positions. They are usually unbreakable, but there's so many layers here that they have to deal with. And they do such a good job accounting for it. They're able to deal with Woot. They're able to deal with Benji Fishy. That feels like it's lights out. All the other players coming from.
Like, that should just not be. Like, 2 rounds we've lost there where...
But Boo's able to slip the net.
Okay, the first one was a 1v1.
Get underneath their noses.
But, you know, we had a chance. It could have been 3-0 going on 4. And then that one we definitely should have won.
2 Sheriffs again for G2. Find themselves back on an eco. Woot with the Blade Storm. Hunter's Fury for Riens. Huge ultimates to play with now.
Here.
And Woot has been so good with this Blade Storm as of late.
Swing out from Woot.
Oh my goodness. Well, Woot had a crazy map 1. Struggling a little more in this one.
Finds Valen.
Rien's gonna play maybe for ult.
Lockdown now.
Gonna just ult then.
Hunter's Fury is available, not opened up quite just yet. Just wanted to scout here with that drone. As they continue to just challenge forward, they'll just destroy it. They'll just pick them to pieces.
So on an eco, we can't defend the ult. That's not great. That's a kill to look down on. Maybe a timeout here, G2. I think losing those rounds like this. What are we doing?
Try to see if he can do some additional damage here. Riens taking low. Benji Fishy taking forward space. Solid headshot, but cannot find the follow-up. Riens with 3. We'll get Heretics to the same and get them in the lead.
That's a colossal win in so many ways.
Okay, yeah, there's your timeout.
That's going to force a timeout for G2, but you don't have to use the Hunter's Fury there. That's massive. The fact that Heretics
use that ult and it's like,
says, you know
my goodness, my goodness, G2, come on, guys, it's not that bad. You're playing fine. But it just feels like a cascade right now. Huh? They're playing Harbor. It just feels like a cascade of just like they are finding ways to lose. And just decisions are not being made. And I'm sure probably their comms aren't the best. And you're always having to take the first time out. Because you're just not in the right mindset. And you just... Like, that's the thing with G2. I don't think that, like... You know, they just haven't been in this situation. This is sometimes why, you know, you need to experience, like, a loss in a big, you know, end of tournament game. Because... It just like Fnatic, right? When the Fnatic beat Loud on Icebox, it just meant that they always knew, well, if we can come back from that, we can come back from anything. You know, we've got it. We can do it. It's fine. Whereas G2, I just think as a team, like, I'm just not sure that's them. You know, I'm just not sure that they, and again, like we talked, this year has been the year of the Vibes Merchant. I'm not sure if they have like a big time Vibes Merchant. You know,
get guns again at least. But now you have
who's
the
like
operator
going, like even when they won the first pistol, right?
On the B side of the map
my first thought was like,
right now,
the celebration just seems a little muted.
Cleared out there by Patitech, able to back down. It's at least a little bit of extra space, and Patitech playing right on the back of this cascade, looking for this early pick. He's got a little bit of help maybe from Rienz to set him up. Could use his own util, but. Now,
who's the Vibe Merchant in Gen G? Texture. And Munchkin, I would say.
To get around this corner. Drone as well, confirms. Still,
Texture's fucking mental.
Ground. Is G2 going to be able to read this? It's going to be very, very challenging. Patitech finally swinging, catches Icy off guard.
Leaf tries to get on the pipes. Leaf does manage to answer one back. Rien's going to be taken down. Shock dart a little bit wide. Patitech still just tucked away in Woot, spotting one, and Jonah P going, yeah. Not going to peek that angle again.
Nah, I'm good. I don't like what I saw there.
They commit the nano to the corner. Might be able to get at least a bit of damage here on the Patitech, if not the pick itself.
They're just waiting for Jonah to get back across.
They're pinging pipes.
At this point, Benji will start
to
drift,
put a player up there.
when the
try to get on top
comes
of
in.
Patitech, see if they could swarm from a couple different directions.
Swing and spike on the ground, up onto the rope. He somehow gets the third, but Trent answering back with two. Keeping the odds even for now. But Boo above, ready to strike. Hearing the footsteps, looking for the catch. Jump up the pitch, shot through. Trent taken down as Boo drifts away.
Now Boo just pushing.
Spike, just enough time to get the plant the
bro.
wallbang shot with the operator, but Boo.
I thought he was about to mega misplay that.
To rush forward and collect the easy kill.
There's only one way you play that
situation.
situation.
A beautiful hold from the IGL for Team Heretics in a 1v2 and plays it so nicely. Able to get that spot onto Trent and take him down through the wall. But it's this early push out for Patitech that causes huge problems for G2.
Again, we're in the round. It's not like it's a destruction.
From this round makes things
but Patty finding two here is kind of crazy.
In this comp that a lot of teams love to run on Icebox, not having that wingman for the plant, not having that Dizzy to buy you a little bit of extra space, not having that Mosh to clear maybe behind the box or near screens, things like that. There are a lot more angles and things you have to account for as the side of G2 in those situations, and Heretics handles it great. And of course, Patitech, those two kills were phenomenal.
Still some investments here from the side of G2. Outlaw Bulldog.
Oh.
To be the biggest ones. Not spotting much. Recon as well.
See, it's tough against this Harbor.
Not getting a catch. Woot just disrespecting the snake bite, rushing across this one. Gets the spot there on a Valen, but cannot find the hit. Now he's down to 34 HP. An all-in gambit to try to find that kill.
So this is an eco as well.
Now they're swinging over towards 8.
And again, this time they have started to...
a lot of attention on the other side of the map.
Rotate a bit quicker, but this time...
Might have got a spot of Jonah P there. Well, now they know for sure.
And mid-pressure as well. This is good.
Everybody else
that means that these rotates will be a little slower as well.
On top of
Coming back.
Oh! Gets spotted by Leaf. So Rienz, tough situation to consider here.
You know?
Don't really have great mid control. Finally, Benji's going to get there to make sure that it's clear. But he is going to be under a lot of pressure.
Recon pinging him out. He's trying to stay elusive, trying to avoid. And what is that? Whoa. The drag across is here in the footsteps. Getting Leaf to boot. Rienz is absolutely indomitable. Pushing forward, gets himself a third. They're all aligned, and he collects the board.
Holy.
I mean, this Heretic squad has no give.
And so they lost pistol in second.
Just
We've now won 5 in a row.
On point, insanely confident right now. They are reading these situations so well. And Rien's, I think, got a spot on Valen as he was crossing outside of that high tide. Sees the tracers. Yeah, that second one was filthy.
Absolutely disgusting.
And oh yeah, they've still got all those ults, by the way, because they haven't had to use them.
They did use Killjoy lockdown on that one, but otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, lockdown use, sure.
Revealing area.
It's a hollow win for G2. They want the rounds, but they just can't quite get them.
Farming an ult up, even though we've already got our ult.
Boo just bouncing back, only
one
here
we're gonna play for
on this B side for the time being.
Looking
for a tempo pit here. There's not much to flush them out. They could counter pit their way forward. Maybe
okay, and no turret here either.
But there it is, pit now invested. Ping's coming down and space being taken in mid by Woot. So if they try to rotate back, they're gonna have to deal with that operator.
No util to clear this back angle, and who comes from that way?
Yeah, Icy does build this up on the hunt, knows that he's not within the pit itself. And there's a push forward though, Boo, able to find
only one guy though? Why is Leap in here but no one else is?
Draining quite quickly. Gets himself back inside, maintaining the pit. Counter spray not connecting, Patatek's still gonna be safe. You can see G2 scratching their heads wondering how the hell do we get out of this situation?
They're stuck back here. Completely trapped by this pit.
P instantly decayed down to 1. Would have to be a timing, a miraculous shot. He pushes out of this.
Oh my
not
God.
picking anything. He's able to find it. Boo gonna get dropped. Over the top, also taken down. P trying to be the savior, trying to rescue them here. But the Hunter's Fury comes out from Rien's and it manages to connect. Cannot interrupt the plant. That still goes through, but the man advantage now there for Team Heretics on the retake attempt.
Whoa, have to put up the high tide and buy a little time. Rien's be on point with those shock darts. Makes the defuse.
Tap coming in. Go for breaking the pullback from Valen. Not yet spotted. Swings with Benji fishing on the wide angle. Able to find it. Nicey. Cannot get more.
G2. We can't win a round. G2.
Continue to lock G2.
Oh, G2 rounds. It's going to be G2 rounds.
I mean, I love what Jonah P did there. He gave G2 some hope. A chance potentially. But Heretics.
We're already G2 rounds.
Losing a player early. Boo doing such a nice job being evasive in his pit to avoid the thrash. Not able to stop the plant, but it didn't really matter with that Hunter's Fury because it gets the kill. It buys that extra bit of space that Heretics need to push through. And the energy continues to flow for Heretics. Certainly getting some help from the crowd, but Benji Fishy, a perpetual energy machine on stage. The man is constantly fueling this Heretic squad to further and
this
further
time
heights.
the more normal turret.
This play, and with his comms, you'll love to see it, but G2 now going on for a 4-man hit.
Quick clear, but Icy swinging out spot, and that spike now taken. Reckoning having to be invested here from Valen, needing to create some space. Sync but trying to delay. Shock dart's going to be sent, but Valen finding just a bit of wiggle room to try to get this plant down. Can't take him off of it. Spike now in play here for G2, and now the pit as well being dropped.
Okay, that should give him enough
Fury in the
time.
back pocket. Everything in the kitchen sink likely to be thrown here by G2.
But Leaf's so far away.
Man, imagine if they did just stick it there.
On down, Shock not going to be connecting.
Imagine if they did.
Big wide swing around here. The backside of Yellow. Flash to try to slow them up. Now the Hunter's Fury coming across. The Patek able to find one. Valen going to be taken down.
Oh, that's the pit.
What is that? The pit now dropped! Anna swarms in, but it's already been held to half. Leaf around the back, finds two, but he cannot get the third!
Oh, buddy. And we used two big ults as well. Holy shit,
Continue
they just
upward.
don't win.
Now 7-2.
Second time out, maybe.
How do they keep hitting these shots?
I don't know.
They're absolutely insane. Patatek with another impressive double here on Icebox. They are just in cruise control. 7 on the fly. What is that,
that is insane.
Just ridiculous. Just instantly swung up.
This man is breaking the game before our very eyes.
Back on Nico. Super Bomber, thanks for the 9 months.
Heretics ripping G2 limb from limb.
Hello my lord, TMV am back and feeling refreshed. Team Heretics might be my new PRX.
G2 now back on
PRX?
Nico.
What's that?
Only a
It's
bulldog
coming
for
back
Leaf.
again. The horror. That
Valiant
bind.
classic with
That
the stinger.
Icebox, it's coming again.
And 3 sheriffs. That's it. One away from a lockdown again for Leaf. Having some impact, but last time that lockdown, fruitless.
Oh, Odeli K as well. I don't
win.
think yours got fucking sent.
Pushing
And
forward,
Kujanis, I think I
lockdown.
said yours. Why? It like does one and then not the next
But in
one.
nest, Patty Tech
So you just
up
got to be
close and
the
personal
second
again, right by
guy
this orb.
or gal.
Patty slowly starting to take some space, swings in and Leaf.
Leaf doesn't
Likely
lose
looking at the
that.
mini-map, not ready for it
In
either
most
way.
days, in most games.
Tech
And
more
they
than
know that
happy
this
to
guy
collect
was
the
the
kill.
lurk. Most likely.
Look at the
Drone
instant
comes
rotations
out.
here
Darn,
from Team
here.
Heretics. They
Now
know
you
that
can't
often
come back to A.
Leaf is playing by himself. So they're going hunting towards the other side of the map.
Slow creep up. Does get spotted, but Benji's right there for the trade.
So now you've lost A, you've
But
lost
instead,
mid.
it's just thievery. No exchange made. Boo. Pushing forward, catching Balin, tucking back the bite, now flying.
Spike planted.
Okay,
Small
Boo dying
shot dart.
actually
Able to collect that
gives
kill.
a window.
Push forward from Icy, though,
The
punished.
window just closed.
And that leaves Trent now all on his lonesome. A 1v4.
Yeah, this is
Clean
tough.
with the Sheriff so far today. But he's outmanned, outgunned, and outdone. A half-buy investment, but mercy not in their lexicon. Team Heretics continue on their warpath. They want a 10-2 half once again.
They are just storming their way through this map again. Just like we saw on Bind. Just like we saw the last time these two teams played this map. It was a 10-2 half on the defender side for Heretics. They are in cruise control. And oh, by the way, Patty Tech has another no command. He just used it a couple rounds ago.
Sure.
And he's right back on it. Because he is just fearsome. Patty Tech just pummeling
Unlucky.
these front lines. The orb here on the A site. G2 can do nothing about it. And that's such a good shock dart.
I mean, he doesn't find the damage, but still.
Yeah.
See just how cheeky and confident he is with this. Sova Util, 14-3-5 at the moment. It's better about sending that 0 point available to try to interrupt that drone, and it will.
Oh, just before.
Lockdown, however, still able to get out. The timing decent. Fragment, there's the
Oh,
balance.
it's so good.
And he's got it right towards that inner circle. The final pulse
Hail.
will shut it down.
Yep, K-Wolf
Not
to
letting him
fully
get away
stop
with
them.
anything remotely easily. And now G2 evacuate the A site.
Unbelievable how on point Heretics are in so many ways. That right there.
Okay, so they're
that can be
coming back to
tricky.
Woot. We haven't
It's
really
easy
seen
to
his
screw
ult
up that grenade because it
do
has
that
to be
much,
so
honestly.
close.
But it's all Woot all day over here at this B site. Dash on the ready to Dizzy, able to find the connection. He's hold his ground, tries to go for a timing. Tries to go for that no scope, but does get put down. A solid kill found here for Trent.
Yeah, his ult really hasn't done
Time
that
bomb
much.
as
Again,
Heretics
it's tough against the
rotate their way
Harbor.
across over to this B site. Man now going for the plant, the thrash
missed
on the
on
hunt
Nano,
down
it
below,
seems.
not spotting out anything, but okay, Boo does end up getting
Yeah,
detained, does
spike
get
down
picked
as
off.
well.
Trent on the exchange, man advantage still there for the side of G2 as this util starts to be taken away.
You have to drone here.
The Owl drone to check. That's
Well,
about
you
it
know
here.
they're all there.
You get the catch on all of them, but Benji Fishy going to be taken down. G2 in a solid spot. As
Okay,
it's just
G2
Patty
gonna
Tech
win
this
a
time.
round.
He cannot make it happen. G2.
Again, we've seen a lot of these
They will
situations
push
where they
back,
lost
they will find
those, but
themselves a
finally
third
they get
round
back on the board. Woot.
And that's massive.
Again, against this Harbor, it's always
economy
difficult
Was
to
going
be here on your own
in
with this
tatters
off,
again. But now they're able to squeak through another bye. This time around, doing a really good job, being a little bit more patient. Even though that lockdown gets cleared,
like this comp is
there's no
especially good
rotate off
against
of
ult,
that.
right? Like the
Heretics
an off on
decides
its own,
that
you got the dizzy flash that
many
you're
players
not gonna
there,
shoot. Yeah, Woot's not even
that
buying
early
that.
spot on that 0 point, they thought, okay, well, it's still going to be an A hit. Leave Woot to his own devices. The Dizzy makes things very, very difficult for him and goes for the hero play. Comes up short on the barrel stuff. Patty Tech up on the pipes. Oh my God.
Dizzy not going to be cleared out. Patty Tech just having to drop back now. Going to be spotted out here by the recon. Benji Fishy poking out of that 2 window. Able to find Jonah P on the linger. That shuts down that flank. Going over the top.
Oh, Patty Tech.
Launch into the corner. Patty Tech just being flushed around this B side, flushed out into the open.
Okay,
he can
nice
be collected.
smash.
Rand's
Who gets a one?
dead, but able to find Balin, but Plant coming in. Boom. Some noise, taking some shots, trying to find that kill.
Big 3v3.
It's going to
G2
be a
need this.
3v3, but this backstab coming in from Woot. It could be everything here for Heretics to get the 9-3.
These guys need to chill then.
Do they note this at all? Now, looking at the answer is going to be
See,
no.
you just gotta chill when your guy's on a flank.
He gets taken down.
Said you're gonna die, and now he's not.
Woot now making
Now he's
his
not in the
presence known.
round.
Knives popped. Up and over the top, spotting them out, but Connection's not going to be found quite just yet. He knows that he has to go in for the challenge. He has to try to take them down, but he's being worked lower and lower in time. Is being drained.
Wasn't that me with the knives?
They're not giving him the opportunity. It's well played here by G2. As Woot, not much he can do. They know he's got to try to go for this hold, but Trent will not allow it. G2 make it the 4.
Okay, 8-4. I mean, look, we might have a game. There is a game potentially to be played. The problem is that G2's defense with this comp was dog shit the last time they played it. They lost 13-1. They lost 11-1.
You have the Dizzy to clear the early space, and then you have the Mosh to flush Patty out.
Yeah, it's just in the 3v3. Like, Woot is your win condition. Like, you just gotta chill and wait for it.
Kill on the screens. I don't know how Rien's got his.
You know,
he was already getting
maybe they didn't realize how pushed up G2 were playing, to be fair. G2 have played more passive postbans before, so
he's 15-5
probably the case.
Yeah, and he dominated on this map last time for Heretics.
That he certainly has. Well, now we go into the halftime, but let's hear from someone we haven't seen in a little while. We've got Boaster standing by with an interview with Mika.
Boaster?
Hey guys, we have a very special guest here. Let's welcome Boaster! We all joined in dancing. Now, I hear that you have a very big fan on stage right now. It's Benji Fishy. He's your #1 fan. What does it feel like now you're cheering him on?
其实我们都知道 Benji Fishy 是我们 Boaster 的头号粉丝。那现在你站在这里看着他正在舞台上比赛，感觉怎么样？
I think Benji Fishy works extremely hard, and he's playing so well this year, and I think he deserves all the success he can get.
我觉得 Benji 是一位非常刻苦努力的选手，这一年他都非常的努力，所以我觉得他现在取得的成功都是他应得的。
Well, the score is now 8-4 in favor of Heretics. What do you make of the match so far?
那根据现在的比分来看 ，Boaster， 你觉得今天这场比赛你怎么看呢？
Yeah, I think Heretics are looking on form. They're playing so well. They're playing together. I think in order for G2 to start winning, they need to start playing together as well.
他觉得现在 TH 他们整体的状态都非常的好，他非常的看好他们能够就继续拿下这场比赛。
And finally, we hear you have a special message for this crowd. Let's hear it.
大家好，谢谢你们的支持。声音大了。
声音很大，大家很热情，热情。
All right, let's hear it for Boaster. Thank you so much.
谢谢。
谢谢。
我爱你们。
The man of many dances, the man of many voices. Got it nailed. Of course, the audience showing love, but him showing love for Heretics. And
okay, G2, we're probably gonna need the second pistol, my friends.
He's right. They do deserve it.
You've got the right stack, though.
The way that they've been fighting with a sub, with many watching from home, has been immaculate.
No doubt. I would say there is some silver lining here for G2. This is a side of the map that Heretics struggled on against them the last time they played. You know, it was just such a monstrous advantage that
So we're
Heretics
quiet,
had.
and then we're gonna
Going into that second
Trent
half,
destroying here, the KO knife.
made it really, really difficult for G2 to ever find their footing.
The Sen
only
classic.
needed
The
two
drone
more
is not
rounds.
what you wanted to see,
Three
though.
more, excuse me. Pistol
When this
was
drone
one.
sees 3.
Heretics, they're on the.
Oh no, Woot just killed one more anyway.
He's already killed 3. Caught with the utility hand, swings the
Well, I
corner,
guess it
finds
doesn't
Icy.
matter.
And now it's 4 players strong, just Jonah P left alive.
Unbelievable.
Spike planted.
Unbelievable.
Can he do any damage? A couple shots there into the shoulder of Rien's, but the headshot found on the opposite
that's
side.
probably GG.
Heretics continuing. Now 9-4.
Honestly,
You know, one thing I was thinking
like
about before
the
that
way
round
this
started,
game
I
has
was looking at
gone
the
for the
scoreboards
most
and I'm like,
part.
Woot's kind of not having the best map there.
And again, G2 struggled on this side with this comp.
Damn, he was like, He was playing a lot hotter over on.
And I mean, it was this A site. You might remember. It was T1. They just went A 12 times on them.
You're the one who looks like Professor X, but
yeah, well, that's
peeking in and he wants to shut you up.
That's why I got rid of the hair, you know. It improves my psychic powers, I swear.
Well, now G2.
So they don't force G2.
Needing a miracle. I want to try to win out this round. Just the single sheriff here from Jonah P. Everybody else on classics.
They just full rotate.
Of course, that Vandal in the hands here
Seems
of
a bit much.
Yeah, they're playing so far back. That allows a little bit of extra room to maneuver here for Team Heretics to grab an extra
this map's
orb.
so shit.
Check. Gonna get close? Yes, they are.
My God.
This guy is
Give
just...
him an opportunity. A couple shots
Ooh,
coming
why is the
across.
walls dropping?
Hands out wide, challenging.
I mean, I guess that you have that better guns. Not a bad idea.
Focused.
Keep
It's
the
so
wall down,
snappy.
just fight
It's so
them.
instantaneous here from Heretics as they continue to push their advantage. The shock dart to try to soften up Trent a little bit more. He will be able to answer one back, denying a flawless, but he cannot deny Heretics getting up to 10.
It's just brutality. I mean, if more players from Heretics can back up what Rians and Patty Tech were doing, if Woot, Benji Fishy, and Boo come online, then forget it. Woot is feeling himself so far on this attacker's side, and they've got all rifles except for a Guardian now in this bonus for Team Heretics. A real opportunity to do some serious damage. They even have better armor.
This is tough.
They're able to slot one more full armor buy-in.
I mean, what? We got double nanos on A.
Barely.
We got Harbor and Viper over
Advantage
towards
for
B.
G2 with the rifles. A little bit further forward. That's nice,
Okay,
right?
finally. Good.
Very nice peek out.
Good.
Not
Let's
getting anything
go.
on that
Let's go, G2. Am I right?
Gonna be at. Expecting it. It's a solid opening kill. One of the things that G2 have been struggling with in this series is capitalizing on these man advantages.
Yes. It has been a real struggle for them, and so many odd man situations that Heretics have been able to overcome.
Push in mid.
They're gonna sneak Woot all the way up in the
Woot's
nest
already
for free.
on A.
Icy sees it.
Nano's still at the ready. Cleared out, burned. And avoided. Right now, rotate back across. Poison orb set up. The flash comes in.
That is not something you see every day. It's a trade at least.
Taking him down.
That was nice though.
No way to check for that crossfire setup. The punish is in. G2 man advantage.
Man, these
Another pop flash.
flashes.
Benji Fishy unable to come up with one. For now, they're holding him at bay.
That's something you don't see enough on this map, I do think. And they're going to play aggressive ahead of the walls. Makes sense. It won't be easy, but it makes sense.
Able to find one. Who cannot get the headshot line up there on the Jonah P. It's all in Patty Tech. He's only able to come up with a singular kill. Up over top of the rope.
Okay,
Jonah P.
G2, nice.
Finds
And
it.
this is what they weren't doing against
Getting halfway there.
against T1. We never ended up in like these kind of more like full retakes.
It feels so
They kept trying to like
now.
just solo flood
That's a
in like
bonus
one by one,
for
and everyone
Heretics.
died, and it didn't make any sense for that
you never
combo.
know
Like
with the
that
way
was
that they've
better,
been
right? Like
shooting.
that's how you play A.
But Icy
You know, they
with a
start off with some
massive
aggression,
opener, like
they
you said,
find the
able to
first
dodge.
kill,
Recon. Fallon, huge kill on the
and then we
back.
flood in as a team.
Drive by here.
Use our harbor stuff.
Phenomenal on the Benji Fishy.
That was
Didn't
better.
even look like he stopped, but he did.
Still, we still have a full buy both
Absolutely
sides.
insane speed.
Big swing around
Maybe
now.
now G2 starting to feel this tempo, starting to feel the speed at which Heretics can fight back and fighting back themselves. Fallon, oh boy.
Committing in for that orb
So
trap.
we're
Doesn't
not
get
playing around the
Buckety
orb,
online.
that's not great, especially if we're starting towards A as a full 5-stack.
Finally backs away.
That should be almost
set up to just go ahead
automatic,
and
that
further
one off
delay.
the harbor ult. That's really not
No
good.
ambiguity right now about what Heretics is doing. There's been no pressure on the other side of the map at all. There's no lurking player.
That's the only thing I think can stop Heretics at this point. It's probably their own
Himself
hubris
able to
thinking that
rotate
they
in
can just do
a
whatever
little
the
bit
fuck they
faster
want
here.
to win.
Nano Swarm able to get a little bit of damage across as the Reckoning now going to be opened up. Trent able to find one, but traded out instantly as Boo comes up with that kill. The push forward to Boo, reestablishing his aim, finds lead, Icy dead, and suddenly it's a man advantage here for the side of Heretics. Fallon can do more. Land coming in, the push up from Jonah P, trying to work his way up through screens. There's the alarm bot, the vulnerable connecting, and Rien's taken down. Cove now with the tap coming through. Assess out the positioning, but Boo, I don't think he's made any noise.
Looking clean.
He's out here, does find that headshot.
Okay,
doesn't make it
G2.
close, doesn't
Yeah,
make it
I think that
costly. But G2 will
Heretics, they
continue
might
to
want
rally
to take
back.
a timeout just
Oh,
to like.
Fallon comes up
This game
massive
isn't
there.
over. you know, I know they've been stomping them. They stomped them at 1.
But the fact that G2
But now
gets
we
ahead
actually
of it,
have a bit of a
there's
game.
2
And again,
shock
just
darts
little
still in
details like
Rian's
that.
bag.
Like that
There's
Harbor
2
literally
nanoswarms
lost them that
still
round.
in Benji
Right?
Fishy's bag, and they're never able
Like
to
it
get
slowed
to a
them
position
down.
to use them.
It got them
Great
2
awareness
kills
here.
here.
And also, once again,
And that should have been like an obvious thing to play around. You know, if they're on it,
that
if they're
looked like
checking
that might
stuff.
have been round with that Nest kill in the middle of the reckoning, but
So no timeout.
Valen.
But again, hey,
Not
we're
giving
1
up.
off
This
silver
G2
up here.
squad certainly seen it too many times. They've been grinding. They know how to come back. They have the mental
They just
resilience.
have 1 rifle and
It's gonna pop
knives.
the blades on this eco, a hero rifle for Boo. A few ultimates to speak of on the side of Team Heretics. They can get that space. Right now, just spreading the map. No death ball attack. It's just Benji Fishy through mid. A couple players here trying to use their
that breaks
util.
1 nano.
Draw some attention over towards A. See if they can set up
Oh, we are here
for
early.
this blade storm over.
And he won't hear, and he can't hear an alarm bot here, so.
Nano cleared out on A, but now it's drifting back. Swoot trying to go ahead and lead the charge. Still the best Jonah at this corner earlier before, but now it pushes him out right into Benji's open and welcoming arms. Caught off guard though, Valen coming up with 2 critical kills.
Again, we're
Who
just
now
a little
dead. After on the
ahead
back,
of.
the first knife, not connecting. Hunter's Fury opened up looking for that kill. Can't quite make it happen. Shock dart not clearing.
I think it'll
Flag
spike
not
down
yet
them.
planted. Fragment in to try to buy some space and time. Heretics will be able to get the spike
Uses the
planted.
cove there, so they don't have it for the defuse.
Shock dart tagging up Patitech just a bit, down to 79.
I don't think you use KO here.
Reconning into the open, no one spotted. Heretics. Some blades and a rifle. Can they make it happen? He gets the fadeaway shot. Leaf going to be taken down. Now into the 3v3. This would be a back-breaking round to win here for Heretics.
They did use
try to shut down G2 and Wound. He finds himself second. What is that? 4 quick kills, 11 rounds, and no hope for G2. This man is unstoppable.
Woot is wiping them out. This is insane. The first fadeaway, not
he,
bad.
he has won this
Then
game
he
on his
just
own pretty
goes
much.
crazy.
I mean, that is insane. That is so
Connect onto
crazy.
Valen and Icy in a row. Even Benji Fishy can't believe it.
And that's the only appropriate reaction.
Yeah.
Back on Nico now for G2, and they're on 11. I mean, that's just tough. Again,
He's
it's
so
like
damn young. He looks like he's been doing this
sometimes it's like, what
for
can you
twice
do?
our lifetimes.
They've got the read here with Boo as well. See
The
multiple
hand
of
of
them.
God. Unbelievable.
Gonna come and grab the spike. They're gonna speed up this way.
To see any more ground here to G2. Bit of a half investment here from this squad. Trent with
Yeah,
just
the
a
spike's gonna
classic.
go down a little slow, but
Some ults to work with for a retake, but for now, have to play off the side, have to give up some space.
Shock dart not going to connect. Lands above. Oh, Woot, this is so dangerous.
Considering challenging, he's just going to be dashing out into his own cloudburst. Gets taken down, but it doesn't matter because the rest of the team, they're flying outward, they're pushing off the site.
that is not often you see that. I mean, they're against the Nico.
Broken it off the
I mean,
hinge.
this is so risky.
12-6. Heretics 1 round away from moving up 2-0.
But again, that's the kind of thing where, like, it's a risky plan, but at
What
least it's a
absolute
plan.
confidence they have
You know,
to
at
make
least it
plays
is
like
a
that,
plan. It's
to
surprising
sacrifice
and it's
himself. So
together,
Woot
right?
goes absolutely
It's
nuclear
still
in the
done as a
previous
team.
round.
It wasn't just
And
Woot
then
pushing
in this
out. We had the
round,
guy
it's a
pushing
completely
stairs.
selfless play,
You know, we had
knowing
Patty
that
coming
it is
with
going to
Woot.
be
Like, it
really
wasn't just on his own.
for himself to get kills there, but he can set up the rest of his team for that
But
aggressive
that is
push out of
not something
screens.
you often see.
And they just start not.
Ah, but Woot saves them. Right, but let me tell you why the KO ult is a bad. The KO ult was a bad use of the KO ult. Right, a bad use of the KO ult. At that point in the round, they've already used their util. Right, they've already put multiple harbor walls up at that point. No one's ever going to be able to res you. They know where you are anyway. I don't think they knew Harbor used Cove. They used Cove right in front of them. They saw it, didn't they? KO can see the bomb if he dies. I mean, what is the chance that that's going to make a difference in the round? Like, you have to die in a very specific spot. Like, and again, it's like what your value from it using it just on a normal round next round to take A is going to be much bigger than suppressing people that have already used all their util. Like, you either have to use it as you think that they're about to start their retake, or don't use it.
Beautiful line. All comes down to this. G2 running it back previously. A smaller deficit against this very same team.
Really trying to buy
so again, we've started to pressure one side, come back the other. That's what we saw in that round before.
And just trying to keep an extra player or
they had a good read here as well to watch for the flank.
So far, it's been working.
Maybe that's an info idea that G2 do a lot. I don't know.
And with the way that Jonah P plays so far back, he often doesn't play right behind green. So you're able to gain just a little bit of extra space and use that against your opponents. Love the way Heretics is working the map right now.
They just sussed out maybe a spot, a pixel out of place. I don't know what it is, but Woot finds the opener. Leave able to trade one back, but then dead. Jump across the Bosch. He's getting himself out the stage. Benji still far forward, still finding value. Valen gonna be taken down. Pit now invested. Heretics want to end the map right here, right now. The push out from Icy.
No way you've lived all of that.
Fishy finds himself 3. He doesn't get 4. Looks at challenging for it, but doesn't matter. Re-ends from down.
Okay, this could be a quick one today. Next map is Lotus. The G2 did beat Heretics on, but that was a very different mental state. And if you're wondering about the impact of the psychology of players on a performance, then let's take a look at this next Lotus map, because yeah, you're now 2-0 down. It's going to be tough, and I don't know if G2 believe that they can actually do it.
You lose the round.
Salty Astronaut, thanks for the 6 months.
Salty Sap.
Yeah, Salty Sap. I remember you. I remember you, Salty Sap. Can G2 still win? It's never impossible, right? Like, again, right now, but this has happened before, right? When a team is 2-0 up, you just think like, oh, it's over. Right. The thing is, these have been stomps. These haven't even been close, to be fair. But if they win Lotus, like, as soon as you win a map, right, you start to think like, okay, maybe we can do this. But the problem is, Woot is playing so well that it's going to be tough. The thing is, Team Heretics comp is shit. You know, their Lotus, I don't think is very good. Because they don't play Viper for some reason. And that to me makes them kind of shit. But you know, if Woot's still hitting like this, it's gonna be tough. Thoughts on Valve coming to console? I'll probably make a video about that, because this has been a pretty boring stomp, to be honest. I mean, what would I make a video about this game so far? The fact that Woot is good. Yeah, I'll probably make a video about it, because I think I haven't seen the video. In fact, shall we watch it now? Let's watch it now. Seems like although it might have copyright stuff in it. No, we're not going to watch it now, because it might have copyright stuff on it. Unlucky. We're not watching it. Unlucky. Watch it yourself. Or I'll make a video later on. Throw City video? Oh, yes, of course. We have a Throw City video. You know what? Wait, I should be... Am I not? I should be... Am I not subbed to Canada Man Gaming? I should be. I am. Here it is. Hold on. I am. And everyone should sub to Canada Man Gaming. Let's get Canada Man Gaming 1,000 subs. How many is he on? 520. Come on, we can get Canada Man up to 1,000. All he does is post Throw City videos. So, you're not gonna get bombarded with or as far as I know, all these posts is that. I love how all your subs are Valorant. Yeah, well, I have a personal channel, but yeah, I'm subbed to Plat Chat, all of the Valorant stuff, and Canada Man. I think that's the only subs I have. Oh, Ascend. Elevated, and my VODs channel. But yeah. What the hell is this? Anyway. Oh, he wanted me to talk about the thumbnail. So, APAC Awakens, Paper Rex, gay, question mark? Why is that in there? A picture of me, Throw City, circles. I like it. The arrows, I like it. Okay, here we go. Oh, because it's, yeah, it's Pride Month, I see. Kid in the Shadows got a kill. Oh, Kid! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, Kid death.
Remaining.
Ooh.
Saving here is fine.
It's B.
Not sure, yeah.
Okay.
Heaven, raised on heaven.
Yo, you have me.
You're better.
You are better.
Planting. I can ult.
Last player
standing. Okay, on heaven.
That's not where the bomb is.
Kai on heaven.
One enemy
What is this crosshair, man?
Correct.
What is that crosshair?
This Vader, holy shit.
There, what?
Last player standing.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh my god!
Okay, we've got to watch this again.
Last player standing.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh my god!
I think they're all dead.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Yeah, they're running down, right?
Where are
I feel like you can tell what region they're from. From the voices.
Oh, that's a massive ball.
We don't have our.
one enemy
No way.
Big.
Dude, you stole my ace. Sorry.
Canada, man. Sorry. Carlos! Here's Carlos.
My bad.
Fully smoked.
Look at this util, man. Look at the Throw City players. Look how good we are.
That's most drop.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, still drop. I've got you. Yeah, and you got these.
Oh my god.
Nah, that's nasty shit. That's nasty shit going on there.
Oh, Mello?
I'm gonna stun him. I can stun the right side as well. I'm blind.
Is that fence?
They're blind with fear.
Bet you have it.
Mello! Look like me.
Wait.
NB, sorry.
Oh my god! See, you get on me. You get on me and then you see these clips. Canada man?
Jesus Christ.
Spike down A.
My fault. My fault. I got mine though. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I was arrested.
Tower. There's nothing there, by the way.
Oh! Oh!
Oh. Yo.
Oh, we're getting a knife.
Oh.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. No! Yo!
Wait. What?
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
I had him 40.
He TP'd back. He's indoor.
Oh my.
Standing.
Just give him the kill, into maze. Knife him.
Oh, this is me.
Watch them run.
Is that Spike?
Oh, that's so unlucky.
That was not unlucky. This was look at this. That was so unlucky. This was a fucking genius call, by the way. This was the best call I think I've ever done.
He's ulting from tree.
We thought he was in tree. to give you a clue of what happened here, what happened in reality was, the reason he's ulting C is we took C control. I told my Sky, you stay C, start flashing out. So this idiot starts ulting out C, and we walk up 3 players up on A. And I'm getting ready to kill him in tree, and then this happened.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
Wasn't unlucky.
He's ulting from 3.
Whoa!
Jesus.
I thought he was in tree.
Nice. You might be lucky.
No way.
Wait.
That's evil.
You kill him, you kill him.
That's so funny.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Good.
Let's go. Last player standing.
Turret down.
No way.
We have KO.
They won't expect 2.
Oh my
Imagine
god.
you both get wallbanged.
You're gonna get one tap wall bang.
I'm pretty sure they're all CT. That's
Nice.
It's the leg.
It comes up. It's the leg.
I knew he'd flush that.
Poison. My arch nemesis Poison. Where's that gone?
30 on roots.
One's stuck here blind. He's not blind anymore.
Nice.
Just find it for you, Viper.
This one.
I'm just trying to pressure him going back now.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Can't remember the luckiest skill of all time.
We'll take that.
How long
I'm
is
gonna
it? I
be
don't want to go over.
No.
Nice.
Okay, that's a good trade. I'm walking forward here.
Going under.
Just on site. Just chamber on site.
Missed me.
Sure.
One enemy remaining.
Good round,
guys.
Hold on, let me check. The game hasn't started, has it? Starting-ish. We can get through this. I can fix her.
Huh?
Oh?
Spike down.
What? Can you keep peeking? You guys need help?
But yeah, if you want to have an enjoyable... You might
good,
notice
right?
in these clips...
Okay.
Imagine
Okay.
playing ranked,
Nice.
but it was fun, and people calm.
Nice.
Imagine. Welcome to
Thanks.
Throw C.
I thought there's gonna be one here. Yeah. That's a bomb.
Yeah, both me. You wanna open door?
I'm flashing.
How do I join? In the Discord.
Flash.
Bro, in the smoke,
One enemy remaining.
In smoke, CT.
Spike down. B.
It's actually been played in both these series.
God, they actually haven't started yet. Mellow, here we go again.
Up here.
What could go wrong? Oh, I was hoping every mellow flip would just be bad, but this one's not
Wait for my
bad.
drone.
Time to jump.
Do I wall up? Yeah, I'm all in.
One enemy remaining.
Viper's on site.
No fucking way.
Oh my! What?
One's already up.
Toxin screen down. One enemy remaining.
No way. What is this Viper wall?
Not on.
Nice.
Let's
go. Oh my
Up,
God.
up, CT.
Oh, CT.
Wait, one more.
What's going on there? Still haven't started.
He knows you there.
Thoracic's featuring a
Still
lot.
waiting. Take hold.
You didn't stick it on.
Nice. Nice.
Did you get that? Did you get that or not?
Oh no!
Yeah, and this is the classic TMV clip. I mean, I died to my own Breaches Aftershock yesterday as well, so I don't know if that'll be clipped. I dashed into my own breach's aftershock and died.
G2. Both these teams are very familiar with each other on this map. We heard it in that interview from Neil. They've played each other twice before. It is so rare in a tournament.
Yeah, go and join Throw City.
Back-to-back matches.
We have games pretty much every day these days.
So again, you
kind
have
of popping up.
To Valen, to Boo.
You know, it used to be lucky to get a queue if you were
know them so well. How can they
on the weekend
vary their style, try new things, and maybe pull this off?
Yeah, and here we are, the agent select. What do you guys make of this?
I mean, nothing too surprising, right? Like, it looks like Team Heretics might be going for some switches within the specific
Okay, they played
roles,
a good
but
comp.
Still,
okay,
it's the default comp.
We're actually close to this.
Really
We've seen
know
an
how to
off
play
leg
this
shot.
quite well. Rien's on that fade in particular is a
level
guy who's
one off.
always
Yeah,
impressed me. I
default
think
breeze
him and
comp,
Woot together
boring.
are great.
It doesn't feel like G2 have found their footing from the very first round of this series, and I'm concerned about Heretics starting off on attack because they're going to be able to continue to dictate the pace. There's a really good chance
if this is a 3-0, I probably won't take off my headset.
Not just because of the teams that are playing, but because of the map itself.
G2 need to concede less opening kills. I think we've seen it in the maps in this series thus far, and in the past on their Lotus, where players like Leaf and Icy will go for some of these forward things, go for jump peaks, and we've seen them get caught off before, which gives massive opportunities for Heretics to snowball, as they have thus far this series.
Yeah, and for me, not having the Cypher and switching over to the Killjoy as well is super, super interesting. They've always ran the breach as well. G2, they like to do their homework. This is going to be a bit of a surprise for them too.
Possibly.
So I can't wait to see how they're going to respond to this.
He's an initiator player. I'm sure he has played Fade before.
They will be eliminated here at Master Shanghai. They
it's not
will
like he's trying to be like, whoa, what the fuck is this thing do?
Finals, and Heretics will be going through again. Like
but I said that, yeah, G2 might win because of the comp diff, but
expected to make a final.
Yeah, and I mean, we're so used to seeing this default comp. It caught me off guard for a second, but you're right. The breach fade that they've always played on here has been great. I think they had a lot of really unique setups that they do with that. But I think you can play in some ways in a similar way, right? You can set up with the fade, but really what this comp gives you is a lot better stall on your defense when you're switching over to that Killjoy.
Did we get a tech pause? I mean, this feels like...
That kind of lets Benji be a little
Why
bit
can't we predict with thoughts in Turkey?
Side too, right? You
blame
don't
your
have
government.
that cam to hold heavy for your 4-1s, but now you might see more like strong side hits. More
although they're looking out for your best interest, it's because they don't trust you. And I don't trust you either. And I wouldn't if I was them.
Yeah, because, I mean, how would you expect it?
You can't expect that, so I can't wait to see what G2 are going to do here. Achilles and Paper Thin. Let's see if Heretics can close this one out.
What does Team Heretics winning mean for Paper Rex's legacy?
Let's see, indeed, one more map. It's all that
Doesn't mean
Heretics
anything.
need to get themselves into that grand final tomorrow. Another best of 5 for this squad that has looked absolutely on fire throughout these first 2 maps.
It feels that there is little hope for G2. However, this team has shown time and time again that there is no give up. There is no let go. They will fight tooth and nail, and they destroyed Heretics on this map the last time they played. They're gonna be starting on that defender side where they had a hot 8-4 start. Push out from Icy. They catch a lot of damage onto Benji, yeah.
It's a big start.
Knocked down to 45.
And Patty as well.
Just a huge start there. That's such a huge advantage in a pistol round.
One pressure in B, but they don't destroy the turret.
Thought about B, but it's actually the door being opened.
This puts Icy in such a bad position where Woot is able to collect. Trent with a pullback. Gets himself out to safety, but does get tagged down to 78. Sees at the ready, gonna be sent. Gets no catch. As Pooh will be able to get him taken out. The C site now opened up. And the early damage advantage absolutely stripped away.
They play for the Mount spam. We do have a double flank.
Allen and Jonah P. Leaf on the other side. Benji. Oh, he's already dealt with. Jonah P finds him.
And I'm not sure he heard the second guy, so
coming out now through Mount.
Kind of don't know what to do.
Together here from the side of Heretics.
Okay, they'll hear them now. Oh, we've stacked up.
An
That's
absolute
not great.
wall. Swing onto the corner. The spam looking good. Jonah P going to be taken down. Won't be able to find that kill now. It's all on Leaf. Pushes up into the smoke, and Woot somehow nails that headshot.
Team Heretics are starting attack side as well. This could get. I mean, G2's defense is pretty good, but
here from Heretics is so good.
It'd be tough.
It looks like G2 has them in dire straits off the rip with so much damage being done by the paint shells. But it's a great call to stack 3 at the door, and they catch Icy completely flat-footed. He has no hope.
Again, if Woot is just on it,
they do some damage on the way in. Clear out another player. And even though Benji goes down, that alerts them to the lurk. They're able to double stack the door from Mound and shut G2 out of yet another pistol.
Another deep paint shell going out.
So again, same idea this time with 3 people.
Push across to the opposite side here. More presence, and they just spray in. They find 2. Fish in a barrel.
They could do no wrong. They are just absolutely on
Again,
fire.
you do not want to let this snowball out of control.
Paranoia clears the back of mound, but nobody home there. Making sure the box is clear as well.
And again, we've got just Patty walking up on his own on A. So we're going to call them back. They've still got the turret up, so they know they can cross.
3 away now.
G2 have started to get the right idea, but again, you've only got classics.
Showstopper available, and all this space being taken by Patty Tech. Just waiting at the door.
Slide up, Patty Tech, quick to readjust. Quick to shut them down. Orb taken. Woot,
okay, he is maybe in the one place that you might not suspect.
Like will be intended to be planted here. It's Trent going to be looking for timing, but it's being watched. Rien's is just so very much aware of this.
Oh, he has
they get the reveal. They will take. Oh, there we go. Oh, Trent. Even Woot capable of whipping a couple shots. But it's all good. 2-0, flawless, everything carried over. And it's another solid start. And now the Showstoppers online.
Unbelievable for Heretics. They just are swinging and rarely missing. Okay, yeah, a few shots missed there. But the overall game plan, the overall strategy is phenomenal for them. Contested C. Take advantage of the space that Patty Tech gained you over on A. Patty Tech so clean with that ghost. This time around, a little bit of extra util, sending the Prowler out to make sure that Mound
They get past the one
not going to have any unwelcome surprises.
Gonna go just fast C here. Again, we got the Patty lurk on A. G2 on a team to contest this a lot, so I already like Team Heretics' game plan.
Look at where they are, all the way in Waterfall, because they know that the Showstopper's coming.
Yeah, just gonna send it.
Patty gets that kill on A.
That late lurk right outside that B connector. He's able to find the kill. Leaf wanting the shield peek, but oh, yep, getting a spot of it. Put a couple shoulders in, a couple shots into his shoulder.
All right, taking his time. I mean,
oh, this is so difficult. G2 knows there's a flank coming, and they're trying to get ahead of it, but it's going to be
very,
so tough.
very slow. I mean, obviously he thinks that someone's waiting for him.
Paranoia will crash across.
He knows that they're not. Now he should know.
Able to find 1. He's an answer back from Valiant, but now it's just these 2 players left alive. Blast pack up on top of the side proper. The swing out, Valiant able to shut that down. Woot going to be held at bay. The time starting to dwindle, and Patatek now arriving. About to make his presence known. The snake bite going to be thrown down. Valiant, he's so damn low, he's so damn dead!
Patty wins it. He's so damn low, he's so damn dead.
And Heretics
Well, they're in time, I guess.
Again.
And this is something that has been killing G2.
And again, they aren't contesting A.
Player early.
But Patty's just walking up here on his own, finding free kills.
Not able to convert, but this right here opens up the map so much, and it forces G2 to have to really press. And even though they're able to use a good Paranoia to buy some space, get some kills, it's not enough to get the job done. And Patty Tech there.
Okay, another bonus round. Another bad start for G2.
And continues to be an absolute menace.
Bull Sheriff's 1 stinger here for the side of G2. Trying to pull off a thrifty. Get themselves on the board nice and early.
So again, they
avoid
pressure
the
A.
we've been seeing. Sleep from the peek out.
Okay, you know the Omen killjoy there.
Now Smoke has to come out just so they can go ahead and pull away as well.
Got mound control, but
again, they just leave Patty to walk up on A.
Off of it right now, so going to try to back up towards the safety of the Killjoy utility that Leaf has if there is going to be a C hit. And once again, Patty Tech is slipping through the defenses of G2. Made his way all the way to the baby door. Once again, they're calling the reinforcements, but this time G2 is holding the line.
Sees no one.
Dodge that
might make them think
that's going to send a few
they're
players
coming for a
starting
C
to drift
exit.
different directions. However,
oh no, they have guessed right.
All the corral, yeah. Making their way forward, maybe trying to audio bait a little bit there and make them think that the site has been evacuated. Into the back either way. Eventually finding some decent damage here. Is Patatek going to be held by the Seas, but Woot able to still find 1. Patatek getting another. Valen, a headshot, Icy with 1 himself. Swing forward, he just can't get that reload off in time.
They don't have the spike.
Leap now, last one alive versus 3. Spike collected and the plant will come through.
10 seconds left.
So difficult. So difficult for Leaf.
Spots him with that weapon just out of reach.
Okay, well played by Heretics. I got a bit dicey. G2 had the right read, but again, like they have to start contesting it. You like, this is the thing. G2 I think surprise people and they bait them in sometimes to these A hits.
Especially from Trent.
But it's still not easy. Right, it's still not easy,
and
the map is just so much easier if you actually contest A.
Some hope to G2 in this round. See 3 players caught by it.
I mean, the season's good.
They're able to get 2 kills. Then Patty Tech, who is picking up right where he left off on Icebox. Tremendous 7-0 start. One away.
7-0.
Excuse me, 2 away from a Viper's pit.
Okay, this time they do contest A.
Halfway to another showstopper already.
That's the thing, you know that they're going to do this.
Just starting to come into cycle here for G2. Icy with that orb grab, 1 away himself. Util at the front door. See if they can bait that out.
Right stand. Oh, the TP up. Leaf ready for it. Finds that kill, and now Nanoswarm able to tear Wood apart. Jonathan just repositioning, getting himself in alongside, places patiently. No one checking for him. He's able to get both. Keeps him in with a
Some of Jonas' spams are interesting, though. Their adventures. Okay, they hold on.
For a pacey play, but
good.
They had
we did a normal
really
round.
Identified the Killjoy defensive setup that Leaf was going to be using, and they fall prey to it. One taken down by the Nano. Boo just TPs into his death. A little bit over eager there from Heretics, but the confidence is flowing, and you can go for plays like that when you're 4 rounds ahead to start a map. You can go for plays like that when you're 2 maps ahead in a match to see if you can just brute force your way through your opponents, break them both mentally, spiritually. Oh, Icy.
Okay, there we go. Again.
What a pick.
This guy's been finding free legs the whole time.
Shades of what Texture was doing to them on this very map. Good opener.
And now we're in a good spot. Right, this is where we need to be.
Not allowed to assist his squad, but Heretics overall still have been decent about fighting back when they have these disadvantages.
And it's tough now for Heretics because that showstopper's in play. So they're being very, very cautious, trying to figure out where exactly Icy moved over to, seeing if they can avoid
so
losing.
They're gonna go for their A reclear.
At least exchanging off that powerful ult. That's a big confirmation there for Trent. He's got that Odin too.
I mean, we're just in such a better spot.
Benji Fishy pretty dinged up. Boo as well.
They just want to try to overwhelm him. Meanwhile, TP over towards stairs, but yep, gonna be intercepted. Valen wise to it.
Okay, they feel like they've pushed them back enough.
Meantime, inching forward, but not really taking too much space.
Again, this Prowler
at the ready, bite in hand.
No one there to destroy it, so we're gonna keep 2 players here.
30 coming down. The paranoia crashing across, connecting on to leave the perfect time, but Wu also being connected on. As the rocket comes flying out, and that's gonna be the Razes traded out. Leaf still here. His position.
Did you not see him? Okay. Team Heretics, this round they're gonna fight A.
Team. G2
probably know that. We're gonna get a big fight on A here. I'd
just doing
actually
such a
stack
good
4
job
people there.
of denying any opportunities for Team Heretics to create space on the map. Every angle they try to take is immediately shut down, and right off the rip, that sets the tempo. Yeah, you lose the showstopper, but that's okay. You got the read. That allows Leaf to spray through onto Benji Fishy.
Okay, and
G2. A lot of info. He tried to, Jonah. He tried. You denied it.
Here's your A fight.
Easy take, the push out. Oh, somehow readjusts. Icy taken down.
Again,
it's just
for
when
me,
G2
like,
feel like they're finding their footing,
4
finding
people
their
take
groove.
this fight and don't have this
Who
guy.
does that?
That's
you gotta win.
bananas. The fact that he turns on that is insane.
Now we push.
I mean, we saw it from Trent earlier, but that is such a huge moment.
Extremely
for
deep.
Team
Now the
Heretics
thing is,
because they
Leaf
maintain
does this
control of
in
Rebel.
general quite often anyway, and they have already
Jonah P has
kind of
gotten
done this.
He's gotten all the way towards spawn, tucked into the corner.
And coming down, suspecting that somebody could have that forward linger, but they won't give it the time of day. Yeah, you can see Rian's watching for this just quietly, not wanting to make any noise.
Oh, Leaf ready with the lockdown. Just if there's any pressure at B.
He knows the pain shell has already been expended. Lockdown now coming through. Fantastic timing play here for the side of G2. Once again, flushing them back. Jonah P, does he want to try to go for any kind of swing out here? Once again, flush against the wall. Here's them shifting away, shifting in towards A. As he swings the corner, he's not going to be able to get a catch.
They're just gonna run it.
Third recalled. An alarm bot set up for him. The flank gonna be noted, but time starting to run low. 20 seconds remaining as they get their entry here onto the site. Valency peeing out, keeps himself safe because that paranoia crashes across.
Get it down.
Set up here in the drop, swing onto the corner, but
What?
2 more! Wound dead, but it might not matter. The pit's in play.
It's unfair.
Bruh.
Unbelievable.
The clear out, the double swing, Leaf trying to isolate, trying to pick off any of them.
How have they lost this man again? They were
draws
in a
the
decent
attention,
spot. I was
collects the
thinking,
kill.
oh, with the Odin here, he's gonna mow them all down. They're dead for sure.
This guy who's
Instead,
been
they
putting out
die.
incredible clutch performances throughout the tournament.
Sake, man.
This
I
one
mean, there's
just
just
a bridge
nothing
too
has
far.
gone
The
right.
odds
I
completely
mean, they
stacked
still got a
against
bye
him.
here next
He
round.
has to let this spike detonate and let Heretics get themselves up to 5.
Again, they should have got the
Unbelievable.
first kill in the round.
I
Well,
mean,
Boo should have been dead off the rip.
Again, it's one of these rounds.
All Boo does was fight.
Yeah.
That was fine.
It do be like that.
Like, I mean, again, they were in a good spot. We pushed all the way up C. We stopped their B hit. They're going A. We know they're going A. We're in a good
It's just
spot.
they get beat by better shooting.
And we still lose.
And it's Boo this time who's stepping up to the plate.
We are in a 5v4,
and knocking
but-
it out of the park. I mean, shutting down that rubble push is insanity. I mean, he clears the haunt. He's looking over. Oh, my God. The second bullet goes right to the head.
How has Boo got those
So
kills?
laissez-faire from him. Just casual little flick over to the side. Some of the rest of the team not having it.
No touching.
But
Timeout again. I mean, just every map is just a bad start. I mean, look at the... I mean, that right there. That right there is all you need to see. It's tough. It's tough.
That's the spike! The
Now Ronan.
The positioning.
What a blunder!
What a whiff!
Thanks for the gift sub. I didn't miss anyone, did I? Skadoosh with 5 months. See, again, like, some of them work. I really don't understand, like, how is that even, like, how is it the case that some of them play and some of them don't? See y'all tomorrow, then. It's not over just yet. Do I think these teams are actually second and third in the world? No. No. I don't think G2 are.
Another
already.
Yeah, this is. There's no raise
I think Gen
here,
G
though,
have
for
to
Team
be number
Heretics.
1.
This is all just a bit of a fake to kind of keep the extra forces of G2 planted a moment longer. I would expect
You know,
that you
there's
would
a,
wanna
I mean,
go
there's
for
a very
easy
real
hit.
chance that they could have 3-0'd Sentinels
Just an orb grab.
and won that tournament.
As Leaf has
And then,
abandoned the site.
you know, they'd be in the upper
door.
final now. Like,
Have delayed things enough.
no, that world does
G2
exist.
is getting forces
It could have
into
been the
place
world that we
relatively
lived
quickly,
in.
And yeah, Team Heretics just can't find opportunity that they want. That smoke, well timed.
I mean, right? I mean, with the way Heretics are playing, you'd have to put them up there. It's weird. It's crazy that they're doing this with a sub. Obviously, Patty isn't like a, you know, he's a sub in a way, but obviously he's a kind of a different kind of sub because he has played with them a lot. But
try to reestablish control
you know,
for themselves.
considering they're not doing this with like a
Haunt
their
out.
proper 5 players,
Contact off of it. Still, Trent goes for the spray.
Just a slight bit delayed. But no matter which way you slice it, as soon as G2 realizes that
Heretics whining it all.
it's either the
See,
showstopper
before
or
I
that
thought
Nightfall
that-
on the opposite side. Gonna Pete. It's an opening spray. Nearly takes out Boo.
Oh my God.
Nearly
almost
takes
takes
out
out
Rams.
Rams
They're both
as well.
down. 10 HP, 11 HP.
See, before I thought
Solid
that,
damage dealt there.
like, Heretics had no chance because that map pool wasn't good enough, but they've just improved a lot in general. Now again, Patty's got that kill.
Collecting 2, knows that Lotus just on the other side of the box, and he gets it. The 3 pieces, the door once again.
Yeah, I was gonna
tapped,
say,
just
Patty got this
constantly
kill on A
revolving.
again, but they didn't have time really, maybe to run
Backing
back.
away from the alarm bot.
10 seconds left.
That can come through. Paddock Tech here at upper needs to do the lion's share of the work. Sees to try to slow things up. Push in. Edge is a collect 2. But now he's all on his lonesome. 1 HP. Certainly impossible, but no. Paddock Tech. He fights back. Looking for the ace clutch. Jonah P. the slow great forward.
There's no fucking way you've lost that to a guy at 2v4 and he's on 1 HP.
Tech shuts it down.
Oh my God.
Unthinkable.
Oh my God.
I'm speechless. This is just disgusting. Gets the 1, gets the 2 on that angle. And then just down to 1 HP, Valen has him dead to rights, but Valen can't get him in time, and then he just spins, and he's ready. He just tucks in the corner and takes him down. And Patty Tech is perfect.
I mean, just nothing going right.
13 and 2.
Just nothing going right.
And you can see G2
Timeout
knows.
again. Holy fuck. Second timeout straight afterwards. I mean, the vibes, I can only imagine that the comms and the vibes between these two teams are so different. So different. Why am I stressed? I just feel bad for G2. You know, it's one thing to like lose, but to lose like this, where it's just like, you know, did they even play that badly?
This is Valorant.
I don't know. Thingy Man's gambling. Thanks for 23 months.
Is Patty the greatest substitute of all time?
I still want to give that to my boy Batty G, but I think it's just Polish
G2.
substitutes.
All
You know, you just have to be Polish is the thing.
Can they rally back?
I mean, what do you do? Again, not playing anything poorly, RG2. It's just Team Heretics is so on form. Okay, that's a good opener for Trent.
See, Woot has to save him there. Woot needs to ult that, I think. I was thinking like, oh, this is clever. They're gonna bait that it's just Batty, and then Woot's gonna ult them when they try and if they try and aggro on it.
For a potential retake.
Like, I'm actually surprised they didn't.
Continue to be a C hit. Leaf.
So they just bait him in, they let him take their space, and then they kind of collapse on him. This is good by G2. Come up with a plan.
They get both the nanos pop.
Again, they have to win from this point though.
So there's a good opportunity now.
And they have Razor.
To maybe spread the map. They've baited out a bunch of utility. They know that there's no more KJ util, except for maybe the turret. And use the nobody available.
The entry. Yep. Going deeper, looking for a target, sends it, and he nearly finds Trent down to 13. Just on a Campbell. Sight now theirs. G2
gonna play for the mount
getting ready for the attempted retake. It's gonna be the Nightfall to try to start things off. Chills out. Spray across. Whoop gonna be taken down. Leaf able to find it. Valen with the stinger. Cleans up Brienne's, but Boo still here. Benji Fishy in a more disconnected position, playing back over towards Mound, but now he's all on his lonesome.
Huge.
Looks like the timeout working a treat. Benji Fishy, it would have to be back-to-back ace clutches.
See, I'm actually
He finds the first to swing out. He'll get
I'm actually a little surprised here that Team Heretics didn't play fully for this. Obviously, the Fatal would reveal them, but if they had double nanos, and they still had their nade, like they could have naded double nano and bought a lot of time.
For G2 and how they want to work the map.
So this was a nice plan, right? We had a nice plan here, forcing him to swing. Again, I think Boost maybe could react there with his ult.
They have to go for these kind of slower executes towards the C site.
Like, Woot just basically watched his teammate die. He literally was just like, oh, you're dead.
Showstopper dodged enough.
And Heretics, look, I mean, their money actually isn't good. We've got 2 Guardians here.
Send 3 back to Mound. Paranoia off the rip. Icy.
A very forward position. Jiggle Peak giving him quite a bit of info. Benji going to be tagged down to 30. Icy himself. Shots connecting.
So much util use. You've got the lockdown. Trying to create space for it.
Okay, Benji took some damage. He does have lockdown.
Comfort just yet, especially with Trent still holding the baby door angle. He's gonna be backed off by the Prowler, but tricky position for Heretics to be in. Is this just gonna be a B pivot right into the heart of Leaf's utility? Continue towards A. Oh, they're going through
stairs. Forward position. That's where they want the lockdown to go through. They want to completely envelop this site, and they have.
No Odin.
No
I assume an Odin would be able to spam that.
So everybody just having to pull back, having to respect this ultimate.
Spike is a little slow.
Spike now gets brought forward into the site. Will be planted. Leaf as well noted.
Of course, they do have quite a bit of space.
Quick clear on the turret. The slowdown. Benji Fishy though. Aware of this positioning. Leaf, does he think they just go ahead and try to go bang the box? He does not. And Benji Fishy nails the headshot. Snake fight. Gonna go a little bit too deep. Benji not held at bay. Tries to flick up.
Patty on this reflank. You have to raise all this.
Showstopper online. Trying to lead the charge. Peaks. Finds the kill. Now Patty takes strikes from stairs. Trent dead. And everything we've done now by Val and the IGL, the captain. Seems like he's just going to be going down with a ship. Finds one, but the time is just not available to him. But Patty Tech cannot find that elimination.
Again, the money isn't great, so dying here kind of matters.
Cannot find that round win that they so desperately need. Spike erupts. The Inrians will go their separate ways, but Heretics continue to stretch the lead.
Another win for Heretics.
They're so good at getting through these tough situations, getting themselves to that position where they can use that lockdown. So aware of their space, so aware of what they need to do. And Benji Fishy wins a huge 1v1 over by the box and able to buy a lot of extra time and attention. And then Heretics get their players into positions where they can shut down that
so we're on an eco.
Instantly
Alan does keep his gun.
Johnny on the spot to make sure that there's no hope for G2 in this half. And it is going to be at the very least a positive affair for Heretics on their attacker side. 1 away from a Viper's Pit is Patty Tech. 2 away from another Nightfall is Rient. Okay, there you go. That works.
It goes up over the top.
Yeah.
Not exactly the pathing I would have expected. Boo able to find 2. I mean, the man is just murdering over at A. He's by himself. The rest of the team's played outside of C. And he just massacres them.
I mean, there's
just killed everyone here.
It feels like there's no hope for G2. It feels like Team
3
Heretics
bodies just littered
has come
here.
into today with impeccable mechanics. 4th, you got it. Jeez Louise.
Cannot be denied, cannot be put down.
Last round before the switch.
We'll have to see the replay to see exactly how everything unfolded as we get ready to go into the last round of the half.
Great spot there.
Okay.
Here it is.
Oh, just one by one they push and one by one they fall.
I mean,
they're
it's a
just
stroll in the park.
So strong. And again,
and never has the word boo been more terrifying than it is today.
Look at now. They've got the Odin for the spam. Oh! Wow.
Just missed.
Taken out. Doesn't even take that much damage from it.
Yeah, great timing on that TP.
They're just gonna full run it C.
Fantastic stuff.
I mean, you could Omen ult here. You could fade ult Omen ult him.
Barricade
and really
Heretics from getting in towards that site.
cause some problems.
Luna P all alone. Certainly.
I'm honestly shocked they haven't done that. 8-3 up. That's the kind of idea that.
If he could catch him off guard. Maybe they don't clear that angle, but instead
maybe they want to destroy the turret and stuff first.
To
we all pushed up here on A.
A double stack very far forward. Triple stack, in fact. Didn't even notice that Valen behind them.
No, they're just gonna come B and fade all this. It looks like.
G2.
Again, there's gonna be a triple flank here though.
Play out of 100 Thieves book there, stacking players on top of one another. Turret gets a little bit of info. Nightfall doesn't hit anything. You know you've got some space cleared. Leaf maybe flirting with playing out of the smoke, but opts to just wait this out.
Yeah, so he just has the outlaw trying to get an angle. It's gonna be so very difficult. Oh, he still snaps. He still gets one.
Filthy.
It looks like he's dead so right. He looks like he's not responding, but he still finds that kill. Woo now getting Leaf. Rian's already with Jonah P. Swings out and will be shut down. 2v3.
But now you're into a Viper's Orb. Into a Viper's Pit.
See how G2 could potentially get this
round
to try to make it 8-4 at the half. That's like having to back away. Angel landing near his feet, but time is dwindling. It is not on their sides. Benji spotting the first, knows the others within the pit.
Well,
and we'll take him down with a shorty.
I think we could have a very fast day here.
On their last legs.
Be a very fast one.
Bombastic, it's brutal, it's brilliant. Team Heretics are in cruise control to go to the grand finals. That is disgusting. They are just hitting unbelievable shots today.
And the reaction timing is just absolutely out of this world.
What do you do?
You die.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is the answer. But now, 9-3 at the half. We'll pass this back over to the analyst as to break down the action.
Thank you very much, Achilles and Paper Thin Heretics. They're so close to that grand final, and they've been playing so well. The consistency throughout these 3 maps, Mimi, is incredible.
It's been excellent from this Team Heretic squad thus far. This 3rd map, again, they have come out swinging on this attacking side. Boo, I think, is calling some great mid-rounds, but really what you have to look at is all of these late round moments, the ace clutch from Patatek, the multi-kills from Boo. Every member of this team is rising to the occasion.
And even when it feels like they shouldn't be able to get away with anything, I think that was round 11, Boo looked like he was asleep. It looked like he was looking at the minimap or really not paying attention. Somehow just blindly turns, manages to get a 1-tap anyway. And I think it's just so difficult for a team to respond to something like that when it feels like everything is going against you. Heretics, I think it was Seth who said it, it feels like cruise control. And there's no stopping this vehicle right now.
This team is so incredibly full of confidence. They have no doubt that they are going to win this series. And to put that in perspective is insane.
I mean, look, G2...
Both these teams came in with low expectations, but for Team Heretics,
it was
playing
11-2.
with a sub, having to rebuild their ideas without a key
down.
player, having to adapt.
They were just
throughout
about
this
to
game,
lose.
and having to play G2
and they
3
came back.
times.
13-11.
And now the match that matters most, up
13-4
to
win
They're
the game.
only 4 rounds away.
Who's a believer? Who's with me?
I mean,
who's on this train? G2, they just wait until they're about to lose. They run it all the way back.
They're about to get another grand final, but for G2, it's not over until it's over. You guys like to say this, so I'm going to send it back to Seth and Clint and see if G2 can get themselves back into this game.
Well, it all has to start going into this pistol, something that has very much been eluding them thus far in this series. Team Heretics collecting the lion's share of those ever important rounds.
And what's insane, I mean, Woot has been wonderful today. Absolutely incredible stuff that he's able to do on those duelists. But Patatek, the 6-man coming in, has been absolutely pounding these last couple maps.
Oh, yeah.
He is destroying G2's hopes and dreams.
Move now, forward space, gets the dig, gets the finisher, and he gets the hell out!
Right, I was playing the other day, a couple team deathmatches, and I can't help but think, my Ghost is so fucking dog shit. I don't know why, I cannot use that gun. It just doesn't work for me. I'm just not a Ghost guy. I'm watching this guy play it. It's a different game. We are playing a different game right now.
Opening up. He swings the corner, cannot
Let's see, that was more like
third elimination, but still does find Icy.
The fuck is that?
Players now left alive. Spike recovered. Leaf trying to open things up
This
over
could
here.
win the round.
Finds one. Wants to go for the challenge. Spots him, kills him.
There you go,
As
round
Leaf
1.
keeps him in this pistol round.
That's massive. I mean, Leaf has been a hero for G2 so many times this event. Able to come up with these big moments that can break rounds open. And he needs to do it more now than ever.
Back down to 50, but
Okay,
able
they actually
back away.
found the guy
Himself
that-
alive. Spike now arriving. Lent getting ready to come through. Leaf drifting across
You know that
the
Leaf
site.
won't have the spike,
His
so
way
you
over
know that
towards
they're
drop, where
both
he wants
around.
to try to take a peek, and he's not quite ready for it. Boo. The instant headshot, the kill found. Tucked back into the smoke. Trying to pee up over the top, but the timing is found. They swing out. They get the kill. They get the round. Heretics up to 10.
Okay, that's probably GG.
Seemingly the
So Gen G, you ban
Achilles.
Sunset? What do you ban? I would
start
probably say Bind would
I
be
mean,
their other
doing
ban.
so many things right.
If I had to guess.
Obviously, it helps when Woot is
Bind
hitting
or Split
shots like that.
will be
And then
their
they're
ban.
able to set up this crossfire.
Because
that's
those
so
are like
deadly
their
from
two maps that they're a bit weaker
Waterfall
on
the
as well.
backside.
Enemy remaining.
Leaf
But yeah.
doing everything possible.
Probably Bind.
Getting those
and
2 kills.
Sun-
Able to
obviously
get the
Sunset.
spike over to the other side.
And I think they'll probably
But
first pick
Boo
Ascent.
has been so clean.
Looking at this Lotus.
He is 14-7 on this map. He has hit some disgusting shots, and he opens up the drop spot. And then it's just a bit of a misread
Alpha.
from Jonah P. Typically so good in those moments, but
FPX
seemingly
stocks up,
now the pressure,
baby.
the situation, the
FPX
moment getting to him in G2.
Almost beat Gen G and Heretics.
Forward space taken over here at Mound.
FPX were the third best team in this
Backing
tournament.
away,
Changed
but
my
Woot gonna
mind.
remain on that line, has a Guardian in hand to try to shut
No,
it down.
that's not fully true, but
Marshall to potentially be able to outtrade him. Needs to be the headshot. Do they opt to go for this? Same time, double push up here from G2. His shot's going to be exchanged. The damage not found.
again, we're walking up on A. Playing Killjoy
Space
stuff on A.
taken here as
We didn't
G2
really
tries
see
to
that a
scale up
ton
towards A.
from G2.
Killjoy utility as well. There's Patatek there, waiting in tree.
All according to plan. For Team Heretics, they'd love to funnel G2 over towards that A side if possible, but right now, the strong side is A for G2. 3-2 split. Just trying to see if they can fish out one of those players over on C.
Okay, we've got a 3-2 split. What, we ending B
buy
here?
some attention. Still have the KJ util.
We're trying to really sell this fake with a Killjoy Viper. Actually walking all the way in.
Playing forward, but it's going to be Woot. Finding the first, can't reset it to take down Leaf, but he will fall. A headshot across Patatek.
That's your raise, so yeah, this
Ripping
is where
apart
we're
Icy
going.
down to 43. Himself eating a little bit of damage
Nice
with
cover
Benji
from
fishing
Benji.
behind. Tree's got the covering fire.
That's a
Balin thinking
spike.
that maybe he's going to get a free kill.
1, 2, 3.
Gonna end on the
But
wrong
nothing
side
in
of
this
the door.
series has been free.
Is absurd.
Icy finding
Great
one, but
success.
Patatek still holding the door.
Great success.
11 rounds.
Thank you, Noem.
2 more to go.
Noem.
Team
Noem.
Heretics storming their
And
way towards that
Schmin as
final.
well with 9 months. Again, sorry if it's not
I
coming
mean,
up.
Heretics
It's
does
not
not
on me.
give an inch
Very
over
sorry
to
about
G2.
that. Not much I can do.
Other than maybe Mound, but everything that they do there.
You should play a game
is
of Throw
intentional.
City.
Let them
I'd
take a little
rather
bit of extra space
gouge out
and
my
then shut them
eyeballs.
down.
Also, no one from EMEA who
That
plays Throw
hold
City
in
is
tree
awake
is
right now.
so good for Patty Tech. You don't
They're all
expect
degenerate.
a second player to be in there. And Benji Fishy is waiting to just go for the bait. And it's hook, line, and sinker. Team Heretics
Sorry, Zolwek is awake.
on a bonus. Guardian and a Vandal, the big weapons, the big heavy hitters that they have available in their arsenal. All rifles for
Zolwek, who
G2.
refuses to come when he's losing and is
Certainly
going
they
like
can get
4.
this round.
Leaf expecting that jiggle peek.
He's going like 4 and
He's right
13.
for it, but cannot find the shots. In fact, takes more damage than he delivers.
Just so ready, so quick to react, our Heretics. Now they're going to sneak Patty Tech into another corner. Try to see if they can bait this out, but right now,
Let's just end this. Come on,
Team's
G2.
attention
Lose.
is
Lose
firmly
already.
towards A, as there's been no congestion of space around this orb, no congestion towards Rubble.
Okay, it's going to be a B split into
There
3
has
people
to
on
have
B. They
alarm
haven't
bells
destroyed this
ringing in your
alarm bot,
head.
so...
Look at this, there's just a complete crossfire set up. Smoke does go down. Prowler out. Door open, here we go.
First contact here for Benji Fishy. He's going to be taken down by Patatek with the Stinger at range. Still able to find Jonah P. Balin finding one. Push forward. Woot not going to be good for the kill. Just weakens him a bit. It's the plant coming through. 4 players still alive here on the side
Okay,
of G2.
Woot was really their chance there. I mean, we're in a bit of a weird spot here. I don't know why
Woot upper, Guardian in
you
hand.
were
Rian's
here and
pushing
not
his way
in here.
through Link.
Oh,
Weapon
upgrade.
recovered. See if he can put it to use. The swing out, noting one, backs off. Very about a very deep flank. One that will not be found. Nothing but
You're like,
pan out
where
here.
is everyone?
From the side of G2, this round just seems unwinnable for Team Heretics, who needing to take some space, needing to find some kills, but Rian's going to be taken down, and he will not be able to find Leaf.
Okay.
4 players left alive.
G2 win.
Found a
Good for them.
4th round
Good
win.
for them to win a round.
For what it's worth, it's a good win. You keep 4 guns, able to get a little bit of an economy going, but not that that's actually going to matter too much, because it's only 2 rounds that Team Heretics would need. So maybe some confidence. That's probably the best thing you could take out of this round is G2. And, you know, maybe if you could start stringing
Have G2
4
won
or
as many
5s
rounds as
together in a
100 Thieves
row,
did yesterday?
then it's going to be
How many
in
did 100 Thieves
G2's
win?
minds that,
13?
hey, we've done this before. We've come back
14?
from worse, but certainly there is a long,
Won 6,
winding road
2,
ahead of them.
4. Hey, you
Mom's
just
not
beat
going to
them.
reveal anything. That
Okay.
alarm bot out way deep on Mound there for Benji Fishy.
And that included a 13-1.
Going to be cleared. There doesn't really seem to be any follow-up. The Nano's gone as well, so all of Benji's Fishy utility, just information gathering at best. And now,
Again,
he's
pretty
already pivoting.
passive.
He's abandoning the C site
I love
quickly.
it.
And still continuing with this
But this
lack
deep
of
alarm bot here
congestion
is
for
giving them a
Rubble.
lot of info.
For Team Heretics at the beginning of the round. They're stacked towards B again. Trying to see if they can find tendencies of G2 to be given that space at A when they find
So we
congestion
really think that they're going to
right
end
past
B,
the
but
orb, then they pivot over
yeah,
towards
they are
B
going to end C.
potentially, but looks like it's a
They have
full-on
this
swing
retake wall
towards
here
C.
as well.
Still alarm bot to alert.
Yep.
Goes off now.
You should
That's going to be the rotation starting to come through here for the side of Heretics. Still have Woot quite far away. The lockdown buys a lot more time.
Yeah, there's
30 seconds left.
plenty of opportunity now for Team Heretics to try to spread the map a little bit.
Trying to take a forward position. Paranoia going to be coming through. Pain Shell not going to be used. Just gives up that space. Pulls back away.
That's great.
Paranoia
Faded out
pushing
a
them back,
big
but
piece
Woot
of
is
this
still
retake.
very far away.
Haunt in, spotting nothing. Pain Shell's
Have to
trying
use
to
the
leg.
sniper wall
Still
whilst you
available
have
to
it.
him. Rand starts making his way through. 2 players here at Ben. Pain Shell flying down. Trent getting spammed down a bit. Trying to go in for the challenge.
Yes, they have a
Up
mount
over the top,
plan.
able to find the headshot.
Nice.
Time, however,
Joe is
ticking.
so
Jonah
good
P
at this,
slipping the net,
this
swinging around the
specific
back.
flank.
They're all smoked off, but can he find the timing? He absolutely can! Fallon
But you
finds
can't beat
3.
a bound plan anyway.
Rand's finding 2, but he just doesn't have the time available to him. Jonah P hearing it, drops down, finds the kill basically midair.
Okay.
G2 keep themselves in this game. They continue to deny match point
This will probably
away
be
from
an eco here
Heretics.
for
This is the
Heretics.
G2 that we're used to seeing this event. That uses their
I want to get a bit more
and then
aggressive
has
just in
follow-up
general with
plans
some of these
behind it.
plans.
Icy pushing space, gets so much
It's
attention,
always
so much
difficult
extra
when you're
util.
playing so passive.
There's
No,
no
so they had
real
Killjoy
deep
lockdown there,
flanks
but again,
available
if you want to play around this Killjoy
because
lockdown, just put your fucking Raze on A.
Really takes his
On
time,
C,
making
sorry.
sure that
Let's
there's
sit
not
his
going to be
ass down. Let's
another
go.
rotate over towards A. Even after that lockdown's invested, he's just hanging out. He's just waiting.
That's that energy, though, you want to be seeing.
Yep.
Is
That's
it?
all
I
I'm
was
gonna
about
be
to
here.
say, like,
Valen.
that I think is a problem
Try to
for them,
inspire
that
the
they
players to
aren't
make them
hyped.
believe.
Look, these guys have been through so much in their careers. You know that they still want it. You know that they aren't going to give up.
Quite a bit of damage here exchanged between the Omens, but Boot knocked down to 45. Crucially,
Okay, everyone
Valen
gets
keeps
out. Are you going to
himself
take a risk
alive
here
after
on
having
an
everything
eco,
in the kitchen
Benji?
sink thrown at
Walker?
him.
There.
It's kind of around where
Again,
you
though,
consider it, but
Weaker buy
not going
for
to.
Heretics. Woot one away from a showstopper. Rian's one away from a nightfall. So one way or another, you're getting some big ults in the cycle. Even though Trent one away from his, Jonah P a couple away from that Viper's pit.
I'll find you.
For now, gun advantage.
Cleared. Benji Fishy trying to use the smoke against him.
Oh.
Backpedals. Bit of damage going to be found.
Spike is still left here, so this is going to be a very
Go
late
try to
hit.
reinforce this C site. Trent. Orb right in front of him.
G2 really
They are
slowing down
just
the
gonna
pace,
come
trying
see.
to take the wind out of Team Heretics'
Oh,
sails.
they were slow
ways
enough
than
to
one,
where
but
they
it's-
delayed them.
They're
Can
at
he
the
not? He is.
My ult is ready.
Yeah, they
Getting this
grabbed the
ult
orb. We're going to invest in
Strong
Nightfall.
completely.
Pull back
Just
the
this wall
dodges
going
there.
up, I
Jonah P
think, just confused them.
out lingering
Yeah,
there.
I mean, they
Out
still
lingering.
think it's A.
Tech finds that kill.
They still think this is a fake.
Benji Fishy just tucked back. A couple stray shots. Trying to find that elimination. I believe he does get a connection there onto Valen. Now down to 40, but still alive.
Again, no control.
This is gonna
Unlucky.
be so difficult.
Tough to play a 3-site
Sheriff
massive
Citizen.
map with no control on defense. Huh.
And the full
Who would have
rifles.
thought?
Still a little bit of util. Haunts online for Trent. It's going to be challenging for Heretics to say the least.
And that's the thing, they were so slow there, G2, that it, I think,
Spotted,
made
nothing learned. Swing onto the corner,
Heretics
nicely able to
kind
deal
of
with two.
second-guess
Rand and Boo
themselves.
both going to be taken down. Boo just trying to get a wall bang shot. Pain Shell now going to be sent flying. Benji Fishy out in front of it. For the round already over. Icy collects a third, looking for more. He'll
Nice, he
find
gets his ult online as
fourth.
well.
Flawless
Imagine their ult's
fashion,
really
G2
nicely here as
continuing
well,
to
right?
rally
We're just
back.
using like one big ult around. This time we got Ices for this next one.
Getting to be game on. Both teams have their rockets in cycle.
Okay, we'll probably get a
Rian's
timeout here from
with
Heretics,
that
because again,
nightfall.
you just
So an
can't play
important
this
round for
passive
Team
on the
Heretics.
map.
They could really stop the bleeding here. And they're going to take a moment to consider it, it looks like.
I told
First
you,
time out of the series, I
11-2.
For Heretics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
They get to 11, they're about to close the game out,
Adjustments.
and then they lose.
Identifying, yep, we've been here before and we don't want to go through this
It's
again.
happening. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. This is 13-11 G2. 13-11 G2, and then G2 are going to reverse sweep. TMV Jinx? No. It's happening. We're about to witness the greatest comeback in Valorant history. You watch. They'll start losing. Team Heretics mentally defeated. They're already mentally defeated. Congratulations, G2. Welcome to the grand final.
time and time again.
Alright, we got both Raze ults. We have a Fade ult here for Team Heretics as well.
Map. So definitely a little bit
Again,
of an
we're
adjustment
passive.
period for Benji. And it's again this
This-
early
this-
turret that's
no,
really
it's
out
over.
towards Mound.
Passive
He's
again.
gonna try to play off of it or not. The one way's there, set up for him, but so far G2 taking their time.
See if that timeout works a treat. If it's good enough.
They're trying to fake
Get
Siego
Heretics
here.
Up to 12. Up to
But now
match
that one
point.
way's gone, you just wait it out.
Quick little drift away here from Benji Fishy. Just going to be giving up a little bit more space.
Good control.
As the turret does get cleared.
Destroy that.
Showstopper's
Do
the
these two
opposite side.
react
Has to
by
be able to
walking
respect
up?
that ultimate.
They do.
Jonah
Okay,
happy to
this
just go
is
ahead
better.
and grab the orb and get that pit available.
And you have to be so cautious as G2. That showstopper of Woots could spell
They're going to
disaster.
retake, eh?
Could be the nail that begins to enter your coffin. Oh,
That is
cleared.
not very
oh
good.
no.
He gets
Oh,
spotted.
He gets lucky.
He's connecting.
And we're
Kill
running
cannot be
back
found.
to...
Shell's not in alongside that Fade utility. Now Leaf going to be taken down. Peeking over towards B. Patatek.
Sure they're going to NC. We just saw
A
the
very critical kill.
Viper here.
Strut now drifting across Showstopper in play, but now he's stepping. Benji Fishy up over the wall. Finds that elimination with his Talon. Quick to trade it, but now he's dead. Rand's taking him out, looking for a second. He's got it. He's
Played
got
by
the
Rians.
and Heretics.
Okay, forget everything I just said. It's over.
One more round. The
It's
grand
over.
finals in their sights.
Just a beautiful change up here from Heretics. Absolutely
What are you
love
doing,
the way that
Lee?
Benji Fishy plays this. He moved his util back, and he was anticipating that showstopper, hit himself behind the pillar, and struck after it was too late to do anything about it.
See, like this
Absolutely insane
is like the
stuff.
energy you want.
And the
When you've
comeback,
got a big crowd there, I think
seemingly
that's the
not
energy
real
that
for
you want.
G2.
You don't want this
We are
kind of
so
like
close, and
low-key,
Wu
like, we're too
still
cool
has that
for school,
showstopper.
like...
Benji Fishy one away from a lockdown.
I
Patty
don't know.
Tech one away from a Viper's Pit.
They still have their Razor as well.
So much to work with here for Heretics to shut this one down.
All that explosiveness.
Is that Ian drop?
Oh my.
Lane drop?
Jinxing man's Valorant is real.
For either side.
It is somewhat,
Valen
yes.
in a rough spot, but able to dodge
Razor?
down the lion's share of that damage.
No.
Tucks back, keeps himself safe for now, but still, heavy presence from G2 on this side of the map.
Yeah, they're really trying to maybe obscure this position of Boo. Seen a couple times this event. That corner has not been checked, and it has caused teams fits.
Woot. First a challenge. The swing in, the showstopper now to try to hold him at bay. Sends it up close.
Great seeds.
Not that much damage going to be found, but now he re-swings out. Finds
Swings it
Trent. Trying to
again.
be quick to reply.
Pax is in a weird spot. He needs to push up
4v4.
B now. Nah, he's
Pushing
dead.
down to
Round
14.
over. Oh, he got one. Nah, yeah, but you
Jonah,
have to push up.
Patatek, the Vipers traded. Still into a 3v3, still inseparable with that paint shell.
He'll die
Right at Benji
to that.
Fishy's feet, takes him out. The plant now, Boo. Does he go for the swing?
30 seconds left.
He opts not to.
Planted.
The smoke dissipating. The man advantage here.
Yeah, Patty's position here is no good. He has to realize that this is where the majority is and try and get in here if he can, I think.
The wide
Still
swing,
did get one, but
spotted.
you don't want
Making
one
a
there.
quick
You don't need a
TP
one.
out.
You're the last guy on
Icy works
on
his
this
way
side.
forward. He's not showing a pixel. Neither showing anything but
That's
Boo.
the crowd.
Able to suss it out. Finds the shot, but now he's dead and Rians is all alone.
No time.
Larbutt set up. Valen in the corner. He cannot drag
Okay,
it across
G2 up
this
to
time.
7. That was
G2,
a buy. Not amazing.
They stay alive.
That may have been the seas of Trent's life. They're able to dodge that showstopper, not give
I think
Wu
we just panicked
any
more than anything.
counterplay,
And then again,
push
this is
further
not
forward
really
because
a
there were
position
so
you
many
wanna
players
be.
there for G2. Phenomenal reactions with their utility. Getting that paint shells kill as well. Very, very nice for
Am I
Icy.
getting early access to the new map or
And we
not?
go again.
I'm not sure if I can say or not.
The heart still beats for G2.
Take that as you
Once
will.
more into the breach. But Alts building up here for the side of Heretics still. Now the lockdown in play. Paranoia at the ready. Leaf would have been in such a rough spot. Turn their sights now in towards B for Valen in a potentially risky position. Here's the TP. He goes for the push. And that's the spike now. Dropped. 3 players set on top of it.
Bruh.
We have traded places.
Oh, what a nano.
Nano gonna be sent. The jump out, the kill, the paint shell. The nano.
I don't think I've ever seen that
As
before.
G2 continue to fight back.
The util has just been absolutely brilliant.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
G2 has such good reactions right now, but is it going to be enough to send us to another map? Turret cleared, identified.
Lockdown, do it.
Is
Dare
Benji
you.
Fishy. He is all but dead.
Just everything sent at him. Prowler, Boombot, the push forward. Icy collecting the final.
Okay, I mean,
G2
come on, we're getting close.
closing the
Icy's
gap.
got
4
another
rounds
raise ult.
Is what is necessary to take us to overtime, to keep them in this tournament, in this series.
It's starting.
Well, now
Again,
you
they're
cycled
too
more
passive. They
ults
need to go and just take A control at the start.
for
One of these rounds.
G2.
Just take
Got
this A
another
fight.
showstopper.
At
You
a
still
certain
have that
point,
Viper's pit for
I
Zone
understand
B.
they're on
What
an
a
eco
util,
there,
Dom.
so it's like
Oh,
whatever.
it was an amazing
certain
way they
point.
read that. They're like, they're stuck at the door. Great call by Valen. Throw the mollies at their feet. It's great recognition and some laughs. Maybe for the first time for G2.
Is that Tarek?
Starting to feel like maybe they can do this. The hope is
There
there.
we go for C control.
The dream's still alive, but only by a thread. It's a push towards B. Aggressive.
Oh, flush against the door, but nice return fire. Boo gonna be tagged down to 85. One right now on G2, spotless, pristine. Making their way over towards A.
Again, we
JP
walk up
moving
towards A
forward,
here.
just alongside the orb. Taking a decent
This
amount
is
of
like their
space.
pistol round set up a bit, I think.
Like door shut.
But are they going to remember back to the pistol when Benji was tucked in a tree like this? Him and Patty Tech worked this position so well. Are they going to be able to suss this out?
But we're gonna raise ult from here. You're in big
Starts
trouble.
getting a sense of it. The pit could just come into play immediately. Alarm bot cleared out. Push around the back side here. Icy hunting, sends the rocket. Not going to be able to find that
Oh,
kill.
no
Boom,
way.
somehow settings the aim. Finds a kill on Benji. He's done it again. Trent gets the plant, but now he's in a 1v3. The lockdown in play, and the hopes and dreams of G2 have come to an end. Lightning will not strike twice in Shanghai. G2 are the ascended ones, but Heretics refuse to bow at their altar.
What a show in Shanghai here for Team Heretics. A 3-0 to send themselves to the grand finals to square off against Gen G. And it is dominant from the beginning to the end. Team Heretics were in
TMV, sit down, you fraud, no comeback. Look, all I've got to say is one thing. NA, Keck, NA, LOL, NA, bad, NA, ha 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 ha, NA, I can't, NA, we can't.
They make good decisions, they play well off of each other, but they can win some fights that they have no business winning, and that's the sign of a great team.
For G2, few expected them.
See, either way, we were winners today. Because either way, if G2 won, and EMEA Org won. And if G2 lost, NA LOL.
And then getting another international performance appearance for a lot of these players that haven't had it in years. That's fantastic experience for them.
Yes.
But for Heretics, the journey, the story, it is not yet over. They continue onward. A fast turnaround into a grand final, another best of 5 tomorrow. But given the performances seen that were put on display by these players here, I think there is little concern about their odds versus Gen G.
Oh, no doubt. This has to be so fearsome, yeah. Gen G 2-0'd G2, but Heretics just 3-0'd them.
Yeah.
You gotta be scared if you're Gen G. No doubt Gen G has been incredible. No doubt Gen G will be the favorites. But you cannot sleep on this Heretic squad with the form that they showed here today, especially on those first 2 maps. They are seemingly going to give the Korean team a lot of trouble tomorrow. And yeah, I want to go back to G2 as well. I mean, what a run they've made. I'm so impressed with this team, with everything they've had to go through the last couple of years. Their ability to keep fighting back. How many times did they lose the first map and just fight right the hell back and win the series? I mean, up until they faced Gen G, they hadn't dropped a series in this event. Coming all the way through Swiss, coming through a difficult America's Gauntlet, falling short against 100 Thieves in a grueling finals. However, there has to be a ton of hope now for this squad going forward. There has to be a ton of hope that they're going to come to champs and make another splash.
Yeah, still solid performances from them. Not the series that the Americas fans would have wanted to see. But Heretics, just a different looking squad here today. Absolutely damn near flawless performance from them. But for G2, see how they fare in the future. The sky's the limit for those guys as well as for Heretics, who get themselves into the grand final. But now let's throw down for the Verizon post-match interview.
Team Heretics, they are your Masters Shanghai Grand finalists. Before we get into this interview, Mercedes-Benz Arena, show some love to Patatech.
让我们恭喜 TH 拿下了进入总决赛的这张门票，让我们把掌声送给他们。
How does that feel, Patatech?
That's amazing. That's the best thing in my life, legit.
刚刚他问 Patatech 现在感受怎么样？他说感受真的太棒了，这是我人生当中最棒的瞬间。
Now, not many teams have to face the same opponent 3 times in one tournament, and not many teams have to do that against G2 either, a team that you have a lot of history with. So, how does it feel for you to be able to beat them the moment when it mattered the most to get into the grand finals?
其实在这次赛事当中，已经和 G2 3次见面，进行了三番战了。那我们也知道 Patatech 选手可能跟 G2 有一些渊源啊。那现在终于击败了他们，感受怎么样呢？
I think the experience we got from the first 2 losses built us as a team like incredibly. I think we learned a lot, and yeah, it was the most important game, and they crumbled, and we didn't. So yeah, it was an easy game.
其实从之前的2次交手，虽然我们失利了，但是
Whilst
我
they're
们从中
still
学到
there,
了非常多。
they crumbled.
今天的
Did
比
you
赛
say
我
to
们
them
能够
as
将
they're
他们打
packing
败，
up?
获得了今天的这场胜利。
I've been hearing you say this, I'm just a stand-in, I'm just a stand-in. I don't like that, Patatech. But for those people that don't know, once upon a time when this game first came out, you were one of the best, you know, in Europe, in the world. There was a long time where you didn't even lose a game, but you never really had an opportunity to stand on a stage like this. So what does it mean to you to be able to get in a grand final like this after all of the time you spent grinding?
其实之前 Patatech 选手经常会说自己啊，我是来救急的，是替补。但是很多人其实可能不知道，之前 Patatech 选手其实是非常多选手之中的翘楚，很长时间是一段时间里他都没有输过任何一场比赛。那今天在之前没有机会来到世界性的舞台，今天终于站上了，现在感受怎么样呢？
I think back then it was a different game, so we were winning a lot, and it was also COVID times, so we couldn't really like travel to events. I feel like if you would travel to events, it would be a completely different story. But yeah, I spent like 4 years grinding myself like crazy. People didn't want to pick me up because of some history that I don't really know about. But I feel like I proved everyone wrong, and I'm here standing on the grand final stage here in Shanghai, and yeah, it just feels super amazing.
其实之前的那一段时间呢，对于我来说可能是不同的游戏，但是我一直都是非常的努力。在这4年之间，我一直在坚持。
I knew the people. I knew you little weasels in chat would pick up on grinding yourself. I fucking knew that you were just gonna fucking pick up on that. Little weirdos in chat.
Well, you have a chance for a trophy as well, not just the grand final, but you have to take down Genji in order to get that trophy. Everyone else is saying that they're the best team in the tournament. Do you agree? And how do you beat a team like Genji?
其实现在我们就有机会去到总决赛了嘛，但是你们将要面对的是 GNG， 很多人都说他是最强的一支队伍，那你同意这种说法吗？以及你将会怎样赢下这场胜利呢？
I wouldn't say they are the best team in the tournament. I mean, you can beat every team here. Like the top 4 was the best 4 teams in the world. So, like we did it. Like we did a lower bracket run. We could beat everyone, and we did. And that's the mindset I'm gonna coming into the grand final against Genji. And yeah, we're just gonna play our game, focus on our fundamentals as always. And yeah, we're gonna smash them, hopefully.
我可能并不会说 GNG 它是整个赛事当中最强的一支队伍，因为我会觉得前4的队伍我们都是非常强、非常棒的，我们都有机会去试一试、去争一争。我们也是经历了非常多才来到了这里，我们会在决赛上像往常一样打出我们最好的东西，打出我们最好的基本功的一些东西。所以我觉得我们是可以的。
Thank you very much, Luna, for translations, and thank you very much, Patatech. Guys, one more time. Team Heretics.
大家再次把掌声送给。
They'll be back tomorrow, and they'll be taking.
Thank you for having me, guys. You are amazing, all of you.
What a moment for Team Heretics, a 3-0 to make their way to their first global finals. I'm Mimi, joined by Doug, and a very special guest, Benji Fishy from Team Heretics. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having me. It's my first time on actually, yeah, I think it is. It's my first time on an analyst desk.
Well, congrats, welcome. I wanted to start by kind of reflecting on your journey, because obviously before Valorant, a very successful career
you want to hear Benji
in
speak?
esports. You make the change to this game, and you start off grinding in Tier 2, and now for your first year
How do we
in
do
Tier
on the
1,
bingo?
playing in the international leagues, you've gone on this massive run to
Oh,
now
we
make
got
it
one?
to your first grand finals in this game. Did you ever take the time to reflect on that journey?
We got
and
2?
what does it mean to you?
It's pretty special, right? You know, when I first swapped to Valorant, I kind of thought, like, maybe by this time, you know, I would be in Tier 2, hopefully. But now, you know, everything's gone so quick. You know, I looked up to so many of these players, you know, that I'm playing against, and to actually like be in this position where we're beating these teams, we're making grand finals of a Masters event, like it's something else. Like it's incredible for me. This event, like,
you the last time we saw you on the international stage was rough. Right, I want to pull you back there because you hop over to Madrid. You guys don't win a single series. What was the mentality like after that event when you're forced to reset and you still have aspirations to play on a stage like this? You know, what was going through your mind? What were some of the approaches that you guys had to dial into to get to this point where you are now?
I think we kind of just took Madrid as like an experience. You know, like for a lot of us, it was our first ever international.
Who am I playing against?
And obviously, like we played against Sentinels and Paper X. Like they won the top 1 team and the 3rd team. So it's like, you know, we kind of got a bad draw, I guess. But I think for a lot of us, it's kind of
add her 22.
I think that's kind of where we are today. I don't think if we had that sort of experience from losing in Madrid, we would be anywhere near here today. So
hopefully this is
it's
you.
all like it's like a snowball.
Sure. And to kind of continue to kind of have that reflection, saying like, you're surprised you're here at this point.
This user has done unblock whispers from strangers.
When you were back watching Boaster and Fnatic have all the success, you'd be watchpartying their games. You were a massive fan. Now they're out of the tournament, and you probably didn't see, but Boaster did a halftime interview where he was up there talking about your team and your journey and what a player you've kind of become now. What's it like to have those roles reversed now and be in this position?
Man, that is really cool. I mean, yeah, Boast is the player I look up to the most. Like his journey, you know, it was kind of when I first started watching Valorant where they were like the greatest.
You go
like,
first.
They would make these. I mean, they were called chokers, right?
I'll keep Benji on in the background.
And then, like,
you
eventually
picked quick early on there, Neff.
And I think that, like,
Let's say that you're a paper player.
I think it's really cool. And it's something I aspire to be like. So yeah, no, I appreciate Boaster a lot. I think he's the coolest player.
Yeah, and I want to reflect now a little bit on this particular game against G2. It's very rare to play a team 3 times. So for you and your team, after losing both games and also losing them in a fashion, especially with that comeback, the 11-1 down loss
I'm mentally checked out already. I've already lost.
The mental to
I've already accepted my loss. I'm not even trying. Just go and beat me. You're gonna win.
I knew we were better than them.
There you go.
Like after the second game, like sure, we lost when we were 11-2 up, right?
I was playing to lose.
We shouldn't have done that.
What was your name?
The fact we even got to that point, like I think that shows that we are just like we are better than them. I think it was kind of on us that we didn't close it out.
Is that what it was?
So yeah, I think that was the main thing. Like we're super confident knowing that we are better than them and that we had everything that it took to win today.
What did Prep?
I knew I'd lost already. After the first one, because like
focus on what they were going to do and what they were trying to do.
I don't know why. Like I always go paper first, and I just did that for no reason.
I think a lot of it is our fundamentals, but I mean, a huge part of
why
we are winning these games is due to our coaching staff. Like Boo, Weber, Neil, and Pablo, our analysts, like all of those guys.
Second one, let's go. Like Nocco, you are in here a lot.
For me, all I need to focus on is kind of just playing the game. They tell me if something like about what they're going to do, if it's going to affect me, and I can just focus on aiming. Like it's as simple as that. I think that's why we're also like so good. They don't tell us too much, right? They tell us what we need to know. And that's it.
Did I close it?
They know everything about how they're going to play, default, exec, like just everything. And I think that's a huge reason why we're winning.
Besides the overall performance you guys have had, I think the other player in particular that has really surprised me, besides of course Wood, has been Patatek, who came in as a sub. He played with you guys before, but I think a lot of people...
Okay, I need to concentrate. Sorry, I need to win this. Right, I just told you I always go paper first. So you shouldn't go rock, right? I mean, I just told you I always go paper first. So if you were just listening at all, you'd think you'd go scissors. You went rock anyway. Fucking hell. This is the level of the people in my chat. Okay, you just went rock. You took a bit of time to consider, so you've probably changed off rock. So you haven't gone rock, so therefore scissors should be safe. You went rock. You're a rock only player. You're not. What? You're not a rock only player. What? Okay, you went rock this time. Come on, that's too easy, man. That's too easy. Okay, you insta-pick. Wow, you insta-pick. Rock? Yeah. Come on. Come on. You pick rock again. No! Oh! You actually changed. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I also need to delete Carlos from the sheet, you're right. You took off your headphones, kid, the stream's over. You see the stream over screen? That means the stream's over. Stream's over. It's over. I'm gonna play a song. Rip in peace. I'm not gonna play this song. I'm actually just gonna show you. Carlos, be gone. Goodbye. Stream over.